which one was it? Is she a good actress and she cried?
She's not a good actress.
She's not
she
a
was
good
an actress who was shit. And she has done lots of inconsistencies all throughout the trial that leads me to believe that she's not doing this in good conscience, and I don't believe her. Because
you still haven't defined for me what okay, so you're saying that because she's an actress and she knows how to cry, that's why she was able to tell her story. But at the same time, you're saying that she's not a good actress, and I can see right through it that she was acting and she didn't do it well. When you use that type of judgment on people, we could be doing that for anybody. How come we're not looking at Johnny Depp and saying, hey, how come this guy is smirking in the trial? How come he's not showing any emotion in the trial? How come he's not doing this? There's not the same amount of microscopic...
Because he finds humor in the situation.
I'm not fucking finished, Snaggle. I'm not finished.
Shut the fuck up, lady. I don't give a shit about you.
I'm not finished.
So
I'm not finished.
I'm not finished.
I wasn't finished speaking.
I don't care.
I wasn't finished speaking. I wasn't finished speaking.
Those tactics may work on other people, but they don't work on me, Stardust. They do not work on me. So you listen here, you little fucking bitch. You have to know
they lied. They were lying, and they continue to lie today because they're
not lying, though. I'm sorry, they're just not lying. Johnny Depp's not lying.
If they ever told you that they loved you, they were fucking lying because you were an insufferable tiny baby bitch. Are you gonna let me finish now?
Wait, what are you talking about now? I completely did not hear anything that you said except for the last sentence. So if you were trying to insult me because I have a list or something, then it doesn't really fucking matter. Doesn't matter. You're just a cringy fucking whore, and I don't care. But you can respond now.
Are you going to let me finish?
Yeah, you can speak now.
Thank you, Smaggle. So kind of you. So I think that there is a huge inconsistency here when we keep looking at Amber Heard and we say, how come she's not acting the exact way I would expect her to act? When we know, one, victims of DV don't act in ways that make sense. They don't do things that are rational. They often have memory problems because of the trauma. And three, how come we are focusing so much on her and her emotions in the courtroom, but we have not directed the same amount of microscopic analyzing to Johnny Depp. We have not accused him of faking this. We've not gone after him for doing photo ops with fans outside the courthouse. We haven't gone after him for acting like a rock star outside the courthouse. We haven't gone after him for asking for pictures of abuse. We haven't asked for any pictures of abuse from him. The only thing we have is the cut off tip of the finger. Now, I'm not saying that he's not a victim. He is. But imagine if I were here directing the same amount of criticism that everybody is directing towards Amber and putting it his way.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's other evidence, such as phone calls. There are multiple phone calls.
I don't care about phone calls. I want physical evidence of physical abuse because we've seen it from Amber and we haven't seen it from him.
Seen it? Oh, yeah, we've seen it from Amber. Yeah. So the one time she was perfectly maked up and everything, but she supposedly had a broken lip and two black eyes. Okay, buddy. Okay. Yeah.
We have more evidence from her than we have from Depp.
No, you don't.
We're talking about physical abuse. If we're talking about actual images of physical abuse, actual images of the aftermath of that, we have more images from her than from him. He has a massive PR team. I don't know if you realize this. His PR agent is the same person who worked for Putin. I don't know if you realize that he's had bots working in the Twitter algorithm to boost all of the pro-Depp stuff and all of the anti-Heard stuff.
Where's evidence for that? Where's evidence for the bots?
I can provide a whole bunch of articles for you if you'd like that.
That's not providing proof of the bots. That's just giving me articles.
I will give you articles that talk about his PR head. I will give you articles that talk about the UK court where they also brought up his PR team. There are tons.
Okay, but that doesn't tell me about the botting stuff.
I'm still waiting for the pictures of physical abuse.
You can't just make an allegation and then say, "Oh, I'm still waiting for the pictures. I'm still waiting for the pictures, but I'm not going to send you any proof."
No, I will send you proof. I will send you proof, Smaggle.
I don't care about. I just want to see the proof about the bots.
Yeah, sure. I have
Send
tons
me
of
proof
stuff.
about
Bot
the bots.
Sentinel. Here you go. Bot Sentinel, who tracks misinfo on social media, found 6,000 fake accounts tweeting pro-dep / anti-herd sentiment. I will send you the link to that. There's also thousands of bots hit the petition to remove Amber from Aquaman 2. There's a link about that. I will send that to you. Where do you want me to send these links to you, Smaggle?
Just send it in my DMs.
I don't want to DM you. I'm going to put it in one of the chats.
Yeah, faggot. Shut the fuck up.
To me, and I can put it in the main
why
chat.
can't you send it in my DMs? Why are you being such a fucking cringe lord?
I don't want to DM you. That's why.
I think
the first
role
link.
allows
what, are you scared that I'm gonna sexually harass you in the DMs? Is that what?
Well, you did.
I don't want to fucking touch you, dude. I don't want to fucking touch you. And that's just the honest truth. No man wants to fucking touch you, Stardust. I'm sorry.
Smaggle, last time you talked to me, you told me in somebody's chat that somebody was going to rape me. So yeah, I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, that's fucking base. Salvo is gonna rape you because
Okay. Okay, buddy.
I sent you Matt first the Twitter thing where it says the first link is a Twitter thing. It's Bot Sentinel found 6,000 fake accounts tweeting pro-dep anti-herd sentiment. Then the second thing I sent you is like a little paragraph. Thousands of bots hit the petition to remove Amber from Aquaman 2. Then there's a link. Depp threatened her. She is begging for global humiliation. She's going to get it. I'm going to need your text from San Francisco, brother. I'm sorry to even ask, but she sucked Mollis' crooked dick, and he gave her some shitty lawyers. It seems pretty vitriolic to me. Also, all I'm saying, Smaggle, I am not saying that Amber Heard is any more innocent than Depp is. All I am saying is that there is an unequal amount of criticism and microscopic analyzing of Amber Heard's testimony where there is none of Depp. Nobody is criticizing Depp for sitting in the courtroom, smirking, making jokes, laughing with his lawyers. But imagine if Amber were in there smiling, laughing with her lawyers. Do you think it would go over well in the media? No, it wouldn't.
Stardust, not to interrupt, but I've been sent pictures of, like, I don't know, evidence of abuse of Johnny Depp. You want me to send you that, or you want me to put it in the chat?
Sure, right, send it to me.
Okay. I'm going to put one in the chat and send it to you well.
Yeah, I mean, again, even you send me these pictures of abuse, like, is there the same amount of scrutinization of those pictures as there has been of Amber?
Probably, yeah.
Do we see people? I don't think so. I don't think we've seen nearly the same amount of level of scrutinization on Depp that we have seen of Amber's.
Right. Sorry, I gotta.
Okay. There are not people who are posting. There are not people posting edited photos of Depp like they've been putting edited photos of Amber. Are these court pictures, by the way? Are these pictures that were submitted in court?
These are pictures that have been sent to me. I don't know if they've been submitted to court or not.
Okay, we need to know if these are submitted to court. One, we need to know if they're submitted to court. Then two, I would say, I would like to see the same amount of scrutinization over social media, over Depp's images that we've seen over Amber's. And I will guarantee you 110% that we haven't seen that.
Okay, so I'm going to bring in the second person. You're cool with Smaggle staying in here, right, Stardust?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, so I'm going to bring in Jessica Pizzle. She's the one who sent me the pictures. So, Jessica, are you there? Oh my gosh. I hate her technology. Jessica, hold on.
Smaggle, just a reminder that you're a failed abortion, okay?
Okay, that's cool. And just a reminder that Dingo should have nuked your country.
Okay, all right, Jessica.
Excellent. Okay, so two of those pictures were submitted to the courts, but one of them was blocked by Amber's team. Well, technically all of them were blocked by Amber's team. But also
two pictures.
Well, hold on, I'm not done. Don't interrupt me. Thank you. Anyways, so you failed to remember that in 2016, when Amber first made this allegation, everyone hyper scrutinized Johnny. Everyone did. Everyone believed Amber. Oh my God, Johnny's an abuser. That's why he lost his jobs, because everyone believed in Amber and they hyper scrutinized him in 2016. Then in 2020, during the UK trial, a bunch of stuff started coming out about Amber, and everyone started looking at Amber like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So whoa, that doesn't seem right. And everyone started hyper scrutinizing Amber. However, another thing about it is you say, oh, it's not right to say, oh, that's not how abuse victims look. That's not what, but in the court and with police, that's what they do. So what's the difference between police and court appointed people and attorneys and judges hyper scrutinizing?
That's not what they do. That is not what they do.
They don't say, where's your hospital record? I'm not done. So they don't say, where's your hospital records? Where's proof of this abuse? They don't ask for that.
Okay. So first off, when somebody comes to a medical professional with an allegation of abuse, the medical professional is not looking at their emotional signs of trauma. They are looking at physical signs of trauma. And secondly, I would say that no, what police and medical professionals do is we don't look at Amber Heard and say she's not acting like a victim. Why isn't she crying like actual tears? Why is she overperformative with this thing? Why is she reacting a certain way to this thing? We don't do that. No, because we know that traumatic incidents result in a variety of different reactions from people, and we know that it even results in cognitive issues, and it results in PTSD, and these things affect functioning of somebody afterwards. So, one, you're wrong on that. Two, when it comes to Depp, initially, maybe everybody took Amber's side, but
no, not maybe. Everyone took Amber's side.
I'm not fucking finished. Okay. Secondly, everybody may have took his side at the beginning, right? But I would still say that there's been an incomparable amount of scrutiny given towards Amber Heard in this trial process than there was to Depp. Just because Depp was heavily scrutinized at the beginning doesn't make that it's right that we're all saying, looking at her her numerous amounts of pictures of her physical excuse me, I'm not fucking finished, okay? Her numerous amounts of photos of her physical abuse, and we're heavily scrutinizing it. We're looking at it and saying like, oh, that's not bad enough of a black eye. Oh, her nose isn't fucked up enough for me to believe it. She's not reacting the way that I want her to react to, how I would expect a victim to react to. So we're just going to like continue to scrutinize and make fun of her rape story, by the way, which is 100% consistent. I can tell you, I talked to an OBGYN who said that everything was consistent. And two, we are not doing that same type of thing to Depp. We're not looking at Depp. Excuse me, I'm not fucking finished. We're not.
No one's talking.
I think you interrupted yourself, Stardust. That was the feedback from Smaggle's.
Dude, just like Amber Heard's lawyer.
That's Smaggle. You're a failed abortion. You're a failed abortion. Okay.
Okay,
your parents wanted to abort you and you didn't take. They took the abortion pill and it didn't take. I'm so sorry, Smaggle. Anyways, so back to what I was saying. Where was I, guys? I was saying that yes, we have not given the same amount of scrutinization towards Depp whenever we've seen two pictures of him of the physical abuse. We have not scrutinized it the same amount and zoomed in and said, oh, he's not acting like a victim of abuse. Oh, he's not acting the way that I think he should act. Oh, he's looking away. He's not crying. Oh, what? We're not doing that kind of shit. We're not looking at his physical abuse and saying, oh, it's not bad enough. It should be worse.
All right. So what multiple pictures? Because all I've seen was one picture. And that's her showing her cheek. That's it. That's the picture. That's the picture that's been submitted to the courts. What other picture do you have?
Yeah, there are a variety of pictures here. I can pull them up.
Send them to Matt?
Yeah, I can send them.
Again, well, also Stardust, you have permission to post. I believe you have permission to post them in the chat because you have the fuckhead role.
But also so while we wait for that, another thing is we didn't we scrutinized Johnny in 2016, okay? And then the reason why we're not scrutinizing him now is because his story has been consistent since 2016. Okay, we're doing the interrupting thing again. Can you shut up? Thank you. Anyways, Johnny's story has been consistent. Even Amber's PR team said, oh, so what, he's been consistent. Maybe he should switch up his story since he lost the UK trial. That's what, so Amber's team even admitted his story's been consistent. The only person who hasn't been consistent and been shown to lie multiple times with proof and has been perjured multiple times in trial is Amber. Johnny has yet to be perjured because that was part of the court trial. Have you been watching?
Know that she's lying? Do you know
she's been perjured because listen,
PTSD.
She's been lying. You asked the question. I'm asking. You asked the PTSD. Now it's PTSD. Why she's lying? She went on stand and was perjured 5 times. 5 times. 5 times the lawyer, Johnny Depp's lawyer, said, wait, didn't you say this happened? And she goes, well, and they're like, yeah, okay, yeah, strike that from evidence. 5 times. So, Amber's been caught perjuring herself and her story.
Do you know
so yes, when someone makes a rape allegation and they are shown to be multiple times lying, of course we're going to hyper scrutinize her because she's been proven to be a liar multiple times.
To be a liar. She's proven to be inconsistent.
How do you get perjured 5 times if you're not proven to be a liar?
Excuse me. She has been proven to be inconsistent. Excuse me. She has been proven to be inconsistent. Do we know that she is intentionally lying? No, we don't know that. What we do know is that there are specific effects of trauma that cause somebody to recall memory, and they may not recall it correctly. They may not recall dates. Being asked to recall the specific events of a specific date, no matter how traumatic that was for you, you are not going to be 100% accurate. Thirdly, Depp himself has also been inconsistent. He has changed his story. So you claiming that he hasn't changed his story actually is not completely true, because in the UK court, I believe he did admit that he was the one who cut his finger. There are plenty of other things that he's been inconsistent on. We're just not giving the same amount of scrutinization to him. Now, you can say it's because in 2016 we all took Amber's side. I don't think that's a good excuse. I think if you're going to have this type of scrutinization of somebody and their physical wounds and their story that they're telling on the stand, then you've got to have it for both sides.
Why would you? So let me put it to you this way.
Okay, finish this point, Jessica. I'm going to bring the third person in. Just letting you know.
One last thing. So let's say someone comes out and makes a rape allegation against you. Okay, they say that you raped them. It's a visceral story. They tell a visceral story, detailed as hell. But they've also been known to lie, because when they made they made allegations against other people. Like they've been point by point, people hyper-analyze their story. Listen, people hyper-analyze their story, and they found out that they lied multiple times. Are you saying that we should just believe them and take them at their word?
To other people other than Depp?
Yes, she made an allegation to her fucking ex-girlfriend at the same time that the police came.
No.
And the only person that got arrested was Amber.
Said that was highly inflated, and basically wrote it off. So do you have any evidence other than that she has made allegations towards somebody else?
Other than her ex-girlfriend? Yes. Do I need other evidence?
Her ex-girlfriend, by the way, said that that was highly inflated and it wasn't even a thing.
Yeah, and she was like, it's totally okay that my girlfriend also made allegations against me. Like, what?
Do you have anything else other than Depp?
The ex-girlfriend. She made allegations of her ex-girlfriend.
Her and Depp when they filed their divorce, they filed a joint statement. And in that
and you know what happened at that too?
Said, excuse me, I'm not fucking finished. In their joint statement, they said neither party has made false accusations for financial gain. There was never any intent of physical or emotional harm. I will send you that link if you would like that.
I already seen it. I know, but do you know what followed? What came before that was an email from Amber's lawyer telling Johnny that if you want this to be private, if you want this divorce to be private, here's what you need to do. We want the 3 penthouses. We want this. We want this. We want that. We want this. We want that. That's what happened. That's the reason why he made the statement, so that everything can be private. This shit doesn't happen. She doesn't go and accuse him of abuse. That's why he did it. Okay. And that evidence of the lawyer basically blackmailing Johnny is in evidence.
Okay.
So what does that say? What do you think about that?
There are a history of findings against Depp. There's been a historic restraining order that Amber filed against him. There is the loss against the son, which, by the way, let me explain to you. Winning a case of defamation overseas in the UK is much easier than it is in the US. And the fact is the son is not seen as a reliable paper. So the fact that the son won that case should be speaking magnitudes. He was found, he was called a wife beater in the Sun, and 12 of 14 counts of domestic violence were found to have occurred.
Do you know that the judge said the reason why he sided with Amber was because a woman just after money wouldn't donate her divorce settlement to the ACLU and Children's Hospital.
There's always some like arbitrary thing that.
But that's what you're doing. You're always using some arbitrary thing to say that Amber's not a liar. There's always
some arbitrary thing. Somebody else was saying, "Oh, the reason that he lost that one was because the judge's son was friends with somebody at the Sun." It's always something. To claim that there's this corruption in a high court in the UK is ridiculous.
Her money.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, so you're talking about it's arbitrary, but you're literally saying, oh well, you know, so she only has one picture of abuse. Oh, so the night. There's one picture of Amber. There's one of Amber that's been submitted
all over social media.
Yeah, but those pictures are all suspected to be fake, though, Stardust. That's the problem. Secondly, Johnny Depp has never changed his stance. If you go back and look, there's a BBC. There is not. There's a BBC article. I've already linked it in chat, where in the testimony UK trial, he said that Amber Heard cut off his tip of the fingers. It's also on record that the judge says, and I quote, because Amber Heard, quote, donated the $7 million, he tended to lead more towards her testimony. The problem is they would not allow in evidence at the time from the ACLU and the Children's Hospital that Amber Heard, in fact, never donated any of the money of the $7 million settlement. In fact, it was
still.
No, it's not contested. If you watch the trial, if you watch the current trial, it's been proven by the ACLU and the Children's Hospital. No, there's no allegation. They testified under oath. The lawyers for the ACLU testified under oath that Amber Heard never donated any money. The only money they ever received came directly from Johnny. That's in court records. That is testimony.
I believe I saw. Hold on, Rivida. I saw it in an article that Elon Musk donated some money as well.
That's correct.
Amber Heard's name, 1.2 million, I believe.
Correct.
That's correct.
But the deal was the $7 million settlement that he gave her as part of the divorce settlement was supposed to be donated to charity. That was the whole reason. And then that was the evidence. That was the evidence that she used in the UK trial. That the judge said that, well, she would, if she did this, she lied. She lied in the UK trial about the whole situation. 2, her teams in opening statements, Amber Heard's team says that she didn't even have anything to do with the article that was written, and that they have to prove. And then Amber gets on the stand, and the first thing she said was she wrote the article. Okay. As far as all this, I have no doubt in my mind that they were horrible to each other. But I will tell you right now, and I've watched this trial from beginning to when they ended a week ago this past Thursday for the break. The only evidence that has been submitted that showed Johnny being any way type of abusive is him slamming some cabinet doors. That's it.
No, I mean, I would point to the text messages. I would point to
the text messages can be taken any way you want.
Hold on. Let's start.
I don't
let's
know.
Start
Have you ever typed to a significant other that you wanted to burn their body and fuck their corpse? I don't know about that. I've certainly never thought about that. As far as evidence of abuse, again, there are tons of pictures of the aftermath. And there are tons of pictures of, you can look at the pictures of her with the makeup on, and her eyes are not quite level. You can look at the nose, and it's not quite like that. You can look at the busted lip. She has significantly more amount of makeup in some of these pictures. So she has provided tons of pictures, right, that we are heavily scrutinizing, whereas Johnny Depp has provided 2 pictures, and those pictures are not being heavily scrutinized at the same extent. Now, to reiterate my initial position is that I do not feel confident in calling that rape story a lie. I will continue to refuse to call that a lie until I have concrete evidence that rape story is a lie. For the rest of it, I've said from the beginning, I think they were both contributors in a very, very toxic relationship. But I refuse to call that rape story a lie until I have evidence.
Well, first of all, I am never going to tell a woman, or anybody for that matter, that they were or were not sexually assaulted. I won't do that. What I will say is this: is the evidence that is currently in play, as far as what has been entered into evidence, both in the UK trial and what has been entered into the US trial. Okay. It proves that Amber Heard has repeatedly lied and perjured herself while on the stand. Johnny Depp, there is no evidence of him perjuring himself. So while I'm not going to say that she lied about that incident, I'm just going to say that in a situation like this, I will tend more to believe the person whose word has not been refuted or proven to be false, when you have someone else who has been. That's all I'm going to say.
Do you also realize that Amber's team has not turned over the metadata, and therefore the expert said that any photo evidence that the jury gets, the jury is instructed to treat that as altered, because they have not turned over the proper metadata, and it showed photos taken in 1970s and 60s and 80s and 1996. So what do you have to say about that?
So again, we're analyzing the metadata of photos in Amber's case, and in a way that we have not analyzed.
Johnny's photos. Johnny turned over his proper metadata, so we don't have to analyze that.
We can look at the UK court, and all of her pictures metadata is in the UK court filing. As far as saying it's clear she's acting or lying, it's like straight up conspiratorial. It's talking about how she did a cocaine hit or a tissue pose. Why would she choose to act and fail in such obvious ways? It's literally QAnon level conspiracy. And then as far as people saying Amber being dishonest, she does have images of abuse. It's not okay to say those injuries aren't bad enough to be spousal abuse. It's not okay to say her panic attack looks fake. It's not okay to accuse her of not crying enough. It's not okay to compare her response to Johnny's to say he was more convincing. And it's not okay to say she didn't report, or she acted fine afterwards, or rape doesn't feel like that. This is all bullshit excuses. I would never say to anybody who comes forward with that type of allegation.
Okay, so it's believe all women then.
It's not believe all women.
Yes, that's exactly what you just said. Believe all women. How
wait a
dare you?
minute. I have a history. I have a history. I have a very specific history.
How dare you question her rape story?
First off, you're fat and you're ugly. You're fat and you're ugly. Let me finish what I'm saying.
Hold on. You can't just say that because you know you fucking lost and you don't have a point. You're just gonna insult her now.
Shut up, abortion. Abortion. Please shut up. Abortion. Please shut up. Abortion.
You have no points. You have failed abortion. You have failed abortion. You can even have an abortion because your
I'm having a conversation with one person right now. Excuse me.
So shut the fuck up and let
believe all women. I have a history. Excuse me.
Blood for the blood gods. Let's go.
If I can say my point, if I can say my point,
and that's it. But God forbid it's a rape
I would really appreciate it. I would really appreciate it.
Everybody shut the fuck up. Stardust. Go ahead.
All right. I have a specific history of not believing all women. In fact, that's one of the earliest things I did in the politics community that got me shit on super fucking hard. Prime case, Katarana drama. I was one of the first people. And shut up, Jessica, you fat whore. Okay.
Okay. I mean, I have a picture of you being pretty fat.
Whore.
But okay, by all means.
Fat whore, so I can finish speaking, please. Thank you. Okay. Anyways. One of the first things that I got shit on in the politics community was the Prime case Katarana drama, where I called out the person who basically I said that like basically I didn't take Katarana's side. I was like one of the few females who did not take her side. I was one of the few females who was very critical of Katarana, very critical of Dylan Burns. I posted a whole Twitter thread on how one of one of Prime's mods basically backstabbed him and said that she communicated to him stuff that she didn't communicate to him, and because she did that, this whole miscommunication happened, and then Prime got fucking eviscerated on this live stream with Dylan and Katarana in front of 1,000 people. That was one of the first times that I already got shit for not believing all women. Then the other time I got shit for not believing all women was the Anna and Destiny drama. And if you think that was easy for me, that was not easy for me. I was there telling John Zerka and Infrared to go fuck themselves, while everybody else was pissed at me because, again, I'm not taking the side of the victim. So no, don't come at me with that whole believe all women bullshit. All I'm saying is that that Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, I think they are both victims in this relationship. I think they are both contributors to a very toxic relationship. I just think that I cannot, without a shadow of a doubt, say that when she comes up there with her rape story, I cannot say that that story is fake.
Can you compare the Katarana and the Anna Var situation to what's going on with Amber Heard and Johnny Depp? Because it was all online bullshit. It's not. Give me one uncredible rape story. Give me one uncredible rape story that you fought against. That was proven false.
It's not about
I have
rape.
A question.
It is, because you're saying, Anna
Jessica, hold on.
Not physically abused. You are believing
Actually, Anna did try
to
claim rape later, but yeah.
All right, go ahead.
All right, hold on. Go ahead, Augie. Jesus
okay, Jessica, Stardust, I have a question for either of you. Can either of you give me evidence that men get raped?
Yes, I showed Nick. I posted it to Nick. There's two cases on Rain. One was he was in the military and he was raped by his commanding officer, and the other one was a guy who was raped by this chick. She was a taxi driver. He got into the taxi. She held him at gunpoint and forced him to have sex with the girl in the backseat.
Damn.
Yeah, I found two. I didn't even look that very hard for it, but I found two.
Brain is a good organization to look at.
Wait, she was prepared for that one.
Stardust, are these opinions you have that are like motivated like out of like more spite based on like how much like pushback you've gotten? Are you just like glued to your positions on this topic because like you feel like you have to at this point because you've been getting shit on by like the internet and stuff, or do you just really feel strongly about the subject? Yeah, I'm asking you.
I think if I'm going to be consistent in the way that I judge whether something is true or not, I have to stay consistent with this case. And when it comes to like somebody saying, like, she may have been inconsistent in a lot of ways. I'm not denying that. I've always said yes, she's been inconsistent. The recordings are not good. It definitely looks like both of them are contributors in a very toxic relationship, and they just weren't good for each other.
Don't you think that one
I
person made more like contributions to the toxicity than the other?
It's not really my place to be judging that per se. But
Why
what
not?
I would say, it's just not. What I would say is that I can't, if I'm being consistent in the way that I judge things, whether that's online, whether that's in person, I cannot say that is a lie. I cannot look at that and say that's a lie because she didn't act the right way or she was inconsistent in some other thing. Because we know, if you look at the way that trauma victims respond to these things, their memories are often hazy. They often react in ways that don't make sense to the average person.
I guess. I don't know. That just seems like slippery logic, right? Because you're kind of excusing like weird behavior because, oh, well, they have trauma. So if they have an inconsistency in their story, that can be excused because that's how a lot of like trauma victims act.
He's had
and you can use that with Anna,
well.
Right? But I'm saying like one person's inconsistencies are like a much bigger deal than the others, right? Wouldn't you say that? But you're saying you can't judge that.
No, I don't know. How would you say that one person's inconsistencies are much of a bigger deal than the other? If they're
you're saying that both of them had a part in the toxicity in the relationship, right? Did they both have an equal part in that? Or was one person's part worse than the others? Was Amber Heard's part in the toxicity significantly more than Johnny's?
Honestly, that's not something that I feel like.
But why not?
Like,
yeah, why not, Stardust?
The only thing that I feel qualified to say is that I can't call that a lie. I think it's like dishonest for me to call specific things in here a lie. And that's why I said it in the first place. When I was watching that testimony, I was seeing in my chat people making fun of it, people saying like, oh, it's fake crying. Like, you don't really know that. Like, none of us know that.
You're right. I mean, none of us really know what Anna went through with
Well, none of us really know anything, though. Like, that's how you like gather information on situations, is you look at the evidence and you form your own conclusions, right? Like, we don't know the answer to everything, but we have ways we get to that.
I'm going to side with whatever the jury sides with. I trust the jury to handle that. But as far as that story goes, my stance on this has always been the same. I don't think either party are innocent. I am not a believe all woman, Andy.
Wait, Stardust, really quick. Are you only saying that you side the jury because of the Amber Heard, like because of this case specifically?
No, in general, I side with the jury. And I think it's
so what about like O.J. Simpson? Would you side with the jury for O.J. Simpson?
I would.
I would have to look more into that, but generally, yeah. I would have to look more into that, but I think at the time with the O.J. Simpson case, like people were not aware of like how accurate DNA testing was. But I would again have to look into that more. As far as what I say with this, I thought it was cringe when people said that Kyle Rittenhouse was fake crying. I still think it's cringe when people say that Amber Heard is fake crying. And if we're making these judgments before we have all of the information laid out, we could have been walking away and saying that Kyle Rittenhouse was guilty. We could have been walking away and saying Derek Chauvin decided, deserved to get free. Like, these are things that could have happened if we had been this biased.
Don't you think that all of these are wildly different situations with different variables and different?
I think they're wildly different, but I think that taking the same type of if you want to call it evidence with quotation marks and saying that for sure something is a lie, I think it still applies. I think it still applies.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so you're telling me? Hold on.
If I can just reiterate my initial points from the beginning.
Why is Smaggle talking?
Because just a second. I'm sorry, guys. Let me just finish, okay? Because I've been misinterpreted I've been misinterpreted many times.
Can they hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you. Please shut up. Okay, so if I can reiterate my initial positions, because I have been misconstrued many times by this community, specifically Jessica, who says some really fucking heinous shit about me. If I can reiterate my initial statement, is that shut the fuck up, Smaggle. Failed fucking abortion. I told you, your parents, if they ever said that they loved you, they fucking lied. Okay? Shut the fuck up. Nobody wants to hear your stupid cock-sucking
You
voice.
sexted Nicholas DeOlio, and we all know it.
not.
So I was gonna review also.
She did. I have her dirty coochie on my
finish
computer.
my thing, guys? Really, Matt? Can we please mute these people because they keep
Matt, don't
I'll mute myself.
I'll be quiet. I'll be cordial. I'll be cordial.
All right. Saba,
no,
mute
he
yourself.
won't. No, he won't. I recognize that voice. All
right, he's muted himself. Finish your point.
All right. If I can reiterate my initial points, because again, I have been misconstrued heavily by this community, specifically by Jessica, you fat whore. Basically, what my initial thing that I said was, 1, neither Amber Heard or Johnny Depp are innocent. 2, I don't feel comfortable calling a rape allegation a lie, even if she's lied or been inconsistent before. 3, I am not believe all woman. I am more of a don't blanket deny potential victims type of person. And 4, of course men are victims too. And Johnny Depp very obviously looks to be a victim. These are not things that I've ever been inconsistent on. All I have said from the beginning is that the rape allegation, I cannot sit here and call it a lie. I cannot sit here and look at somebody and say, that's fake.
She's right.
Wait, Stardust, earlier in the stream, you were talking about like the sun, and you said that they were
everything Stardust just said. I'm sorry for interrupting, Doc, but excuse me. Everything Stardust just said there is absolutely right,
Salvo!
And I agree with her 100%.
Shut up, Salvo! Receding hairline, Salvo, please be quiet.
I'm being honest. I'm agreeing with you.
Your hairline is running away from your eyes, from your creepy fucking eyes.
I'm agreeing with you, you fucking cunt.
I don't fucking care if you're agreeing with me. Do I need to fucking agree? I've been fine
in that case,
on the internet with everybody in the world fucking disagreeing with me. I don't need anybody to agree with me. I will fight all my own fucking battles. You stupid.
You are
tiny
crazy.
Baby
You're
bitch.
crazy. Listen to yourself.
Crazy.
Listen to yourself. You are
Have you ever
fucking
looked
nuts.
at your videos where you walk up to people
You are
with pictures
so
of other
crazy,
people?
bitch.
That lady wanted to get away from you. That lady wanted to get away from you.
You're nuts. You're so crazy.
That your hairline is running away from it. It's literally running away from your eyes because your eyes give everybody the heebie-jeebies. So shut the fuck up.
But listen to how crazy you are. Listen to how hurt you are and how fucking nuts you are and how psychotic. Your fucking Indian mom must have beat the fuck out of you. She must have slapped you around, you fucking cunt. You're crazy.
Salvo, please.
Listen to how angry. I agree with you.
Oh, she's a crazy bitch. Oh, she's a crazy.
You're crazy.
She's a woman. She's crazy.
Listen to yourself. I agreed with you.
Fucking idiot. You're
crazier than any
bitch I've ever talked to, Salvo.
Nobody agrees with that, Stardust. You are nuts. I agreed with you. Look how crazy you got.
You are crazy. I don't like it when men try to step in and agree with me, just agree with me. I would rather fight. Why do you think this is titled Stardust versus the World? Do you think I want anybody on my side?
For that reason, you're such a crazy
anybody on my side?
You know, Stardust, you need all the allies you can get. And also, by the way, you calling Jessica an ugly horse, kind of like calling the pot kettle black. I just want to say something else. Hold on.
What did you just say?
I want to say something else.
I'm gonna start moving people out.
I'm getting moving
people out.
Let me say something else here. It's weird. It's weird how
I gotta respond.
No, shut the fuck up, Stardust. You let the man of the house speak now.
No, I'm not gonna let the man of the. You are
so basically what's happening is that what you said was that
the house.
What you said was that the jury. You said that you would agree with the jury. So if you agreed with the jury and the jury says the opposite of what the fuck you're saying right now, and you're agreeing with that, isn't that some kind of inconsistency? Isn't that some kind of like you're like a fucking cuck? You're like a cuck to the jury, dude. You're a cuck to the jury because you can't even get your fucking pussy fucked. Can't even get fucking Indian pussy fucked. Come on, dude.
of justice in America. For the most part, you know, we're doing our best with it.
Matt, just start muting people.
Finish, I would like to say,
you can't mute people on stage.
I would like to clarify something. The
Go
reason
ahead.
why I call Jessica a fat whore is because she specifically said, and I quote, she said, if it was up to Stardust, Justine Paradis would have canceled Jake Paul. Cammy would have been canceled. Men all over the world would be locked up because a woman cried and gave a detailed story. She says we are setting things back years, but she is taking us back to the 50s. So, Jessica,
right.
No, you're a fat.
She's right.
Excuse me.
She's
let
right,
me
though.
fucking finish. Can you?
No, excuse me. Can we hear Jessica's rebuttal for this, please?
Matt, can you please?
Doesn't have her
Jessica's right, by the way.
All right, guys, stop. All right, let her finish. Go ahead.
Okay. So I would say, one, Jessica, you are a fat fucking whore. I hope you never look in my direction again. Secondly, all of these things are completely inconsistent. By far, the most heat I have taken over my career so far has been when I have pushed back on Katarana and when I have pushed back on Anavoir. And you're gonna say, oh, it's not the same. Anavoir did try to claim that Destiny stealthed her. So no, you're not gonna fucking do that with me, Jessica. I am not doing that. We are not playing that game. You can say whatever heinous shit you want to say, but I will be hitting back. So remember that. If you don't, comes in here and fights with himself. Holy shit.
I agreed with you. And that's why you're crazy.
Salvo.
You're a crazy bitch.
Respond to Stardust because you know that would only be fair.
Bring in ugly. I think
you guys want
Salvo Pancakes looks like a used.
Can I help you out? Shut the fuck up.
Anti-Semite Salvo Pancakes.
Can I say what I want to say now?
Go, Jessica.
Tweet reference to the fact that you said that you can you hear me?
Okay, go ahead. Go. Now we can.
Okay.
Yeah, go.
My tweet references the fact that you said you were on Team Johnny until Amber got on stand and cried white woman tears. So yes, I do believe you are setting us back to the 1950s where a woman can sit there and cry rape and be believed as long as her story is good enough.
Do you know what the 1950s were like?
I'm not done. I'm not done. Shut up.
Yeah,
that
finish.
That dirty brown bitch. Shut the fuck up. Anyways.
Whoa.
What is that you are saying, oh, her story was so visceral. That is your reasoning for switching sides. Is her story makes sense to you because God forbid, oh no, you had a little trauma in your past and you related to her. Holy shit. That's why you're setting us back to the 1950s, because the only reason why you believe in Amber is because she cried her white woman tears. I'm done. I have to go back to work. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.
All right. Bye, Jessica.
Right.
I hope you
respond to that. If I can respond to that.
What does Jessica Pizzle do for work? What do you guys think Jessica
Please
Pizzle
let me
does for work?
respond. Oh, for the love
nuclear
of God,
warfare.
please let me respond. Please let me respond.
So go ahead.
First off, it's very clear that Jessica doesn't know what the 1950s were like for women, because a lot of women worked very hard. They didn't get paid a whole lot, and then the women who stayed at home were on barbiturates and whatever other drugs because they were so upset by their situation. But anyways, secondly, the only way that I've switched sides is I've switched from being like 100% team Johnny from the beginning to being like, hey, I think that there's some equal, there, at least not equal, but like there's some, both people have been contributing here. Thirdly, I don't think I brought up my own trauma in this. The only person who's brought it up for points has been Jessica. And I just find that kind of disgusting. So yeah, that's
Wait,
my opinion.
I thought you did when you were explaining like how you understood like how women felt or something. I don't remember exactly.
Well, I may have in a live stream or something said something to the effect of
no, I'm talking about like this stream. I thought you did.
This stream? No, I didn't. This stream? No, I did not.
Okay.
So all right, does anyone have any other final points before I start dragging other people in? Because we got a lot more callers, so anyone?
I think he's right. I think I kind of been watching Stardust's opinion from afar, and I tend to kind of agree with everything that her kind of point was. And I understand she's a total cunt and such a dirty bitch, and she's rotten, but she's also right.
Except on this case, though, she's wrong on this.
Shut up, abortion, talking abortion.
Okay.
Please.
All right,
oh, wait,
here we go again.
Hold on. I'm a talking abortion now. I thought I was a failed abortion. Which is it, Stardust? Which is it? You can't just say I'm a talking abortion and a failed abortion. Your mom tried to
get the abortion pill and it didn't take. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to
her.
Wait,
Stardust, did you make a tweet? Did you make a tweet talking about your trauma and relating it to Amber Heard?
I don't think so. I feel like that sounds.
That's what my chat is telling me, but I don't.
That sounds really fucking cringe, and I wouldn't do that. I don't think so.
Doc, why are you spreading fake allegations?
I mean, if there's a tweet, someone send it to me.
Do I sound?
If there's a tweet,
do I sound like the type of person? Augie knows me. Augie, do you think I sound like the type of person who would tweet out about my trauma in relation to Amber Heard?
That would not be a very good idea.
Exactly. It would be so fucking cringe. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen your Twitter, so I don't know if that exists or not.
Generally, okay, I changed Matt, look at the wait a minute. Here, let me give you some context. I changed my profile picture to a duck, and I spent like a whole afternoon quote tweeting people and honking at them. Do you think I'm the type of person that tweets about my trauma? No. My main thing is schizo posting. I think it's funny.
You're right. And also, it's...
Stardust, I have a tweet. Stardust, I have a tweet that somebody linked, that Connor linked me.
Okay, link
it's from you on May 8th, 2022. You says, I'm sorry, but as someone who's been through this and someone who'd had loved ones live through this, I can't in good conscience call reactions here and quote unquote act. That's all I'm saying. And then you posted a vid of Amber Heard at the trial.
Also,
okay, so you know what? I will own up to that much, but I don't think that's necessarily saying that like relating to like my specific trauma and relating to like.
I mean, it definitely sounds like it. Like you said, as someone who's been through this.
I think there's a difference between trauma dumping and saying that you can relate to somebody.
Well, it's like you're trying to say you've alluded to it, but you haven't talked in detail about it. So that therefore, is that what you're trying to say?
But why does that?
No, I'm trying to say I relate, like I tried to relate it in the most like distant way possible, in a way that wouldn't be like trauma dumping and cringe, you know. And
who cares?
Like, well, look, if it's fair enough. Like, I'm not the one who's bringing up like. Jessica's the one who brought up like my trauma.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, I actually found.
Hold on.
Relating to something, I think a lot of people can relate to it, and having loved ones who've been through that, you can relate to it. You wouldn't want.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait a minute. Let me finish. Let me finish this one point. real quick.
Yeah, okay.
You're not just one 30 seconds. Real quick.
Yes, hold on.
Okay. Real quick. Okay. You would not want if your loved one to go up on a stand and cry and then have all of media say that they weren't crying the right way or they weren't reacting the right way or this or that, right? It's just not the way that we judge things. It's especially in cases like this.
Right. And you have every right to form whatever opinion you want to of a situation based on your past experiences and your personal experiences. I don't know why Jessica's using that as like a thing that she doesn't do. Doesn't everyone kind of base their opinion and state their opinion based on a lot of personal, real feelings in their real life, right?
Well, a lot of people have been using this.
That's her argument?
No, yeah.
Is that
so to give you credit, I'll give you credit, Salvo. I will give you credit in that, you know, a lot of people have been using this as like they're relating it to like crazy ex-girlfriends they've had. And you know, and it's like fair enough. Like if they're going to relate it to every crazy ex-girlfriend they've had, like fine, yeah. I just don't know that this is the case, like that is going to be a big
1000%.
catalyst. You know,
It's
and
like,
I think
Yep.
I've made the case that I haven't been trauma dumping. I haven't been using my shit. If I wanted to go into detail and be visceral, I could do it. If I wanted to do that, I would do it. But I'm not doing it because I think it's
1000%.
fucking cringe.
That's bullshit. And I actually
it's
have the
cringe.
tweets to prove it. I actually have the tweets to prove it. Mute, fucking Salvo. I want to read this.
Me?
So, Mason,
go ahead and read the fucking tweet.
You
Just go ahead and
said
read the fucking
the reason why I care about the Amber Heard story is because it's incredibly personal to me. I can't imagine getting on the stand, recounting the worst moments of my life to have people accuse me of lying. Women are strong as hell. I've met women who've been beaten and raped their entire lives and still managed to walk. I've talked to medical professionals.
He doesn't feel feelings. He's autistic.
Even with being penetrated with something while he can walk. Even with a touch.
Smaggle, that's not trauma dumping.
Smaggle's
That's
not
like
using
literally
it.
fucking
You can't read the whole Twitter thread, dude.
If you want,
Seriously,
I have
Smaggle's
three
autistic. He has no feelings.
around me.
All right, I'm gonna start
even
like.
fathom it.
Comedic,
Right.
bizarre,
You're not
actions the next day are all consistent
Holy
with being
shit, this is a shit show.
an unstable person. A spelling on the stand,
Holy fuck.
me up in a way
listening to
I
you.
haven't been fucked
There's
up
nothing
in.
wrong with that.
Are
I
people
agree
looking
with
at
her
my
tweet.
camera right
Her
now?
tweet is
Are
true.
people looking at my camera right now? I have 3 textbooks on comprehensive gynecology. Okay, this is not anti-fact.
Stardust,
okay?
you don't need to compare your education and your knowledge to Smaggle. Don't do that.
No,
Yes,
no,
you're
I'm
smarter
not.
than Smaggle.
I'm not.
No.
What I'm trying to say,
Stardust, listen
what I'm
to me.
trying to say
You
is
had
that when
no
I say
wrong
from a
opinion in
medical
this. You're fighting
perspective,
everybody.
when I have the medical perspective, okay, I can speak from a personal feelings perspective, but I don't think I'm trauma
Like how
dumping.
everybody else does.
I don't think I've trauma dumped a single time with this.
Even if you did, it's fine.
But I haven't, and I wouldn't.
Well, you've changed it from saying like you've never like brought up the trauma on like Twitter, but you changed it to trauma dumping, which I mean, I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, sure, I'll give you that much. Like, I didn't remember that I had alluded to things. So I'll give you that much. But I still don't think like trauma dumping is not something that I do. I think it's fucking cringe. And I'm not coming here without like with a loss of medical knowledge. I literally talked to an OBGYN about this in detail. To make sure.
Yes.
Just to make sure, because I wanted to make sure, because people kept saying, oh, if you had a fat end of a bottle shoved inside you, you wouldn't be able to walk. Not true. You can walk as long as the bottle is not broken, which it was not broken. The fat end was shoved inside her and she could still walk afterwards, even with the glass on the ground. If you've got cuts, you can still walk. It doesn't matter because you were more psychologically damaged from what just happened to you than you are physically damaged.
Clearly, and at the same time, as a person who's watching the trial from the outside, it's like, yeah, Amber Heard has looked completely crazy, but Johnny Depp also did a lot of crazy things, and why couldn't he have hit her exactly like how she was telling the story and how it happened? And then also, well, Amber Heard's fucking psycho bitch who took things, at a crazier level. They both are fucking crazy, clearly. And for anybody who's coming at Stardust for that opinion, and then from the opinion of being like, you guys are attacking her because she used real feelings in a real quote unquote opinion on Twitter. Stardust. It's like, keep in mind,
being gay.
People that are
You're being gay as fuck.
Okay.
Say who attacked her?
Sorry, Salvo. Look,
okay.
I have talked to medical professionals. Everything is consistent. Okay. I have the interview here that I did with somebody. I have the textbooks here with me. I'm not kidding. Okay. I have done everything to make sure that at least with the rape story, it is consistent. I can tell you that the rape story is consistent. The rest of it, yes, she has been inconsistent, but the rape story itself is 100% consistent.
You're talking about the bottle incident?
Yes, the bottle incident.
What's up, Brick?
So what type of bottle was it?
I believe it was a liquor bottle. And the fat end was, well, according to Jessica, the fat end was shoved in her. Now, I asked a medical professional, a doctor, if you have the fat end shoved inside you. I'm sorry, I can't hear you, my dude.
I'm also wondering what size it was.
Yeah, like she shoved the fat end of a liquor bottle up her butt, is what you're saying?
Not in her butt, in her vagina. And the way that she described it is very consistent of what something like that would feel like. The pressure, the square object against her pubic bone, the trauma afterwards, where she's retching and losing bladder control afterwards, is very consistent with trauma. It's very consistent of the aftermath of a rape. Her taking sleeping pills afterwards to go to sleep and forget about it. Her being terrified that this bottle is broken inside her. Luckily, it wasn't. Yeah, these are all consistent.
Wait, the bottle was inside her for how long?
Yeah.
He was using it to penetrate her. I'm not sure, but it wasn't broken. It was fully intact. And I talked to an OBGYN. I have 3 textbooks in front of me. And it is consistent. Her story is consistent.
A vagina like has like the ability to stretch out for a human being, so those things are fucking durable.
You know that, right?
Thank you, Flam.
Where the fuck do you think babies come from, retard?
Called a joke.
Like a bunch of people at the party and stuff like that. Like wasn't like a party thing or something like that.
I'm sorry, what?
What's Johnny Depp's side of the story? Like, wasn't it at a party or something like that? Like she was on the counter.
I don't. It was like after her birthday party or something. I think. I'm not really sure.
No, what's Johnny Depp's
like, yo, she was with Elon Musk and you're tracing into Falcon 1.
You've done a lot of reading into like her side of the story and a lot of research, but you know what did he say? Because it seems like, you know, it's not easy to take the fat end of a bottle up your cooter. I mean, you know, sorry for lack of better words.
You can take it if your partner is being abusive to you. And
Well,
you're afraid of them. You can take
it. It kind of, and depending on if she is a wide set with a heavy flow. I mean, maybe
no,
it's
you
easier,
can take that. You can. I am guaranteeing you, from a medical perspective, you can take the fat end of a bottle in your vagina.
To do that. So
it doesn't. It doesn't take any training.
Like her party
it doesn't take any training. I actually asked about that specifically, and she said to me, I asked the doctor specifically, OBGYN. She said, as long as I asked a doctor about this, yes. I just wanted to be sure that I was correct on this. But I asked an OBGYN, specifically somebody who focuses on female health and focuses who spent like 30 years on delivering babies as well. Now, let me finish, homie. You're talking. I can't even hear what you're saying, dude.
Yeah, you need to turn your gain up a little bit, bro. You're mumbling too much.
Turn your gain up, and then let me finish explaining.
All right, cool.
Yes.
Much better. Holy shit.
So, if I can explain
I don't want to be wrong.
If I can explain it to you, I spoke to an OBGYN about this, and when you have something like that inside you, if it's completely intact, it will probably not damage you as long as you are not a virgin. If you are a virgin, or if you are a child, then it will cause severe damage to you. But if it is just a bottle, even the fat end, you can take it. You will feel pressure more than anything else. It will be uncomfortable pressure, but you will be able to take it. There may be abrasions, but it's not going to be anything serious.
My question is, like, Amber Heard's testimony was kind of lacking. And on top of that, I mean, it kind of did come out that she's done some wild and crazy stuff.
The rest of it, I don't deny. I don't think I've never denied that she's been inconsistent.
What if that was just like a party trick that she regretted the next day?
Party
I don't
trick
know.
that she
Party trick. Yo, hold on. I'm gonna shove a bottle up my snatch.
Hold my wine glass, guys. I am going to shove this whole bottle inside.
Yeah, then she was super embarrassed about it the next day, throwing up. I mean, that could be like trauma that you did when you were really. She could have been high or drunk. I mean, they did a lot of drugs.
I've ever seen a girl do that sort of
It's
thing.
a lot of speculation.
Really?
Sirs and Zers, I have a comment / proposition.
I have no idea what the fuck you're saying.
Wait, what did you just say, Edwin?
Thank you, Greg. Bye, Greg. That was your only chance.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So, okay, we agree that a bottle would really injure a vagina. Probably an asshole too, right? If it's especially if a child. So
okay, wait a minute. Wait. Edwin, Edwin missed everything. Edwin. Okay, from speaking to a doctor, a bottle, as long as it is intact, would not be injuring you going inside your vagina.
But if it was a child,
unless you were 1, a child, or 2, a virgin, which we both know she was neither one of those things.
Right. So I'm saying, how can you believe the Michael Jackson accusers if they said they were raped anally? That doesn't make any fucking sense. That they had no fucking pain or anything.
I actually don't have a strong opinion on that.
The Michael Jackson, a lot of the Michael Jackson accusers recanted later.
Yeah.
And also sued for emancipation from
She's on her way to redemption, guys. She's on her way to redemption. All right. We'll go easy on that one.
Hey, even if Michael Jackson did it, the songs still slap, all right?
Oh yeah,
exactly. R. Kelly's song. R. Kelly was probably somebody.
Whoa, no.
Gary Glitter definitely raped kids, but like.
Oh yeah, no. R. Kelly definitely raped kids. By the way, the same doctor, Dr. Hughes, the one who is testifying on behalf of Amber, was also somebody who testified on behalf of the victims of R. Kelly. But that being said, that aside, R. Kelly had some beautiful music. He had a beautiful voice, and I cannot tell you how heartbroken I was. When all that stuff happened.
I mean, Jeffrey Epstein was really intelligent, you know.
I guess he probably
Space Jam was good movie.
People's portfolios, I guess. I don't know, but I don't think it was worth it.
Something else I want to say, people like to call Stardust unfunny, but you gotta admit this has been a pretty funny shit show going on tonight, huh? I mean, let's just reflect on how Smaggle.
I came right at its Stardust stabbing Salvo to death 47 times. That was really
random.
Really good.
What am I gonna do? Lie to him? What am I gonna do? Lie to him?
No. I'm congratulating you.
Smaggle unironically brought out the most epically savage Stardust it could be. You know?
Yeah.
Whoa. I mean, all this fat horse, fucking.
Stardust. She's not like a Nazi now.
I try to maintain a certain look, guys. Here's the thing. When you study media theory, the way that women are perceived in the media is significantly different from the way that men are perceived. So while it's acceptable for most guys to be talking that way to each other and stuff like that, when I do that kind of stuff, people are like, you're a female. You shouldn't be doing that. You should be nicer. So I generally try to be nicer to people. That's it.
Well, I mean, I know you're
you should definitely be polite and definitely stop swearing. That's for sure.
Unless you want to bottle up your puss. Just kidding.
Okay, Edwin.
What? Hey, we're joking with the boys.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Does anyone have any points against Stardust? Because this is like Stardust versus.
I had a few questions. I've been listening for a bit.
Okay.
I don't know. It sounded like an inconsistency to me, but I'm going to be the first one to tell you I haven't really watched that much of this trial to begin with.
I've watched every minute of it.
I know. A single second of it.
Yeah.
All I know is that she shit the bed.
Yes.
Dude, if she shit the bed, she shit the bed, man.
Yeah, that's all I know.
Go ahead, Nick.
So previously we had discussed that the inconsistencies of Amber Heard could be related to PTSD and stuff like that. Kind of giving a reason as to why her story wasn't straight in court, right? Am I misrepresenting your point at all?
Yeah, and the same thing could be said about Johnny Depp if that's where you're going.
My biggest issue is I feel like we're giving an unreasonable amount of charity to Amber Heard when we're talking about the previous girlfriend of Amber Heard. So when that whole situation with the cops getting called, the girl's now saying oh, that was totally played up and stuff like that. Well, where's her opportunity to have PTSD? I mean, there's plenty of abuse victims who would turn around and go, oh no, there was no abuse here, and then re-enter toxic relationships.
You're right about that, and that very well, like that could be the case where she's just trying to protect Heard, but that's like the information that I have. The information that I have is that her ex-girlfriend said it was played up or whatever, and what I do know is that while Johnny Depp also very likely was a victim of abuse and very likely could also be having inconsistencies because of that, I just don't think it's fair for us to be pointing out every inconsistency Heard has and not be also looking at the inconsistencies that Depp has had as well.
I think that's fair, but I think when we dismiss because you kind of just dismissed it before when it brought up, like, that's not a good example. Give me another one. I see that as more of an inconsistency on your part, like in terms of charitability that you're willing to assign. Maybe that's because you're on like the defensive footing here. But
yeah, I think it's probably more because of that. If we're talking like, and if it were you and me talking and we were just like chilling, like, I would probably like be a little bit more charitable. But just you have to understand that I was dealing with Jessica, who's a fat fucking whore. Let's keep my fucking name out of her mouth.
I like Mean Stardust. I really like Mean Stardust.
So yeah, and I was also dealing with Smaggle, literally failed abortion.
I really like Mean Stardust.
I need him.
All right.
I needed to be extra mean to them. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, let's control that.
I guess the only other thing I wanted to bring up is I feel like with your whole like logical consistency here, it's possible that you could more or less side with the wrong side almost entirely by accident. So, I mean, the way you're talking about how like she was emotional on the stand and stuff like that, and at least like her story should be considered and stuff, giving her a bit more credibility based on that spoken testimony. In a case where the jury finds her guilty, let's say for a hypothetical that she was sexually assaulted with a bottle and was beaten and all these other things that are being alleged. Are you comfortable saying that, like, well, the jury said it, so it's true?
No, I said from the beginning, whatever the jury decides, I'm going with the jury. I think the jury will know best here. They're the ones who are like supposed to be judging this case. They were selected for a reason. I'm always going to side with the jury. And I've never sided more with Amber than I have with Johnny. The only reason I've been focusing on Amber so much is because of the amount of vitriol that's been focused on her in social media. So
I guess I just don't really like that take because I feel like, I don't know, I want to come to my own conclusion, but when obviously I'm not like a fucking lawyer and I don't know all the intricacies of law, and I'm not a fucking detective, I'm not a police officer.
I am. Like, you can ask me all the legal questions.
It really does go back to the O.J. Simpson case of like, I feel like they got it wrong, and I feel like there's a lot of negatives that had happened to a group of people there.
One of the biggest things that they got wrong with the O.J. Simpson case, I believe, is like what somebody was explaining was that back then, DNA testing was still relatively new, so they didn't realize how like hard that evidence was.
Yeah, several of the jurors who wrote books later on had stated that their unfamiliarity with DNA testing and like not really kind of trusting that kind of led to some of their doubt on the verdict.
I don't know. Like
also the prosecution was like a fucking blunder from the start.
Yeah. Again, I think things can go wrong in the courtrooms and not necessarily like the jury's decision is the reality of the situation. So I think it's like, I don't know. I don't like if the jury decides it, that's what I'm going to take. Because, I mean, it's not like the courts are perfect.
Yeah, fuck the jury.
Courts aren't. Okay, so here's the thing. The courts aren't perfect. You're right about that. But if you're talking about the criminal justice system and where we see like law is not equal for everybody, generally, majority of the bias comes if we're talking about like, let's say like the amount of times that black people are charged versus white people. Majority of the difference happens before they even enter
that's
the court.
Even worse.
So wait a minute. It happens before they even enter the court. What happens is, one, the officer citation is where you'll see a lot of bias, and then secondly, the mandatory minimums is also choosing a charge that has a mandatory minimum on it is much more likely for a black person than for a white person. So those are the two places where you see the majority of the criminal justice system's bias. As soon as it gets to the court, you're going to see less bias there.
Wait, statistically, aren't like black people?
They get harsher sentences.
Are they convicted more? Like, do they don't in similar crimes?
So yes, they get harsher sentences for similar crimes. Okay, there are going to be people here who disagree with me, but they get harsher sentences for similar crimes, and that happens to do with the charges that have a mandatory minimum to them.
Okay. Some people don't know the struggle.
Some people don't know the struggle. Some people don't know the struggle.
Oh my God, Stardust. We're bad influence to you. Holy shit.
All right, Smaggle said he had another point to make. Go ahead, Smaggle.
Oh my God, I fucking
I'm just eating some cheese pizza, not that kind, but...
All right, buddy.
Okay, good start. Good start.
All right, so basically...
Why would you even admit to that?
Why does it sound like he's in his bathroom?
Yeah, you do, because I actually wasn't done with my point. I don't care. So I'm sending a tweet in your DMs. It's not a dick pic because I wouldn't even give you that. You don't fucking deserve a dick pic.
Fucking point.
No. Oh no.
All right, so basically there was a tweet that you sent on May 6th, I believe. It should be right here. Wait, it's May 7th. I'm sorry. You said you guys have to understand what it looks like to anyone who has been through something this humiliating. To see someone share allegedly the worst moments of their life, the most embarrassing, animalistic moments, and everyone called them a liar. Hold on. Kitten said, someone else said, what it looks like to a domestic abuse survivor is disgusting. To have trash like Amber Heard and her lies represent survivors is sickening to me. She is an abuser. And then you said not all the domestic abuse survivors think this. Well, you are not a monolith, and neither am I. So you are most definitely trauma dumping. And guess what? Your fucking argument is as consistent as what fucking Amber Heard said. So I'm gonna keep eating my pizza, and you can do whatever the fuck you do with TurboTax.
The failed abortion speaks again. All right, so that was not consistent at all. That was not trauma dumping at all.
Yeah, I think
it was replying to somebody who trauma dumped to me. Basically,
did he just try to expose you for working for TurboTax? Is that what he said?
Okay.
I have no idea, dude.
Mike, are you there? Mike, are you there? Yeah, you want to make a point?
Yeah, Stardust, how much of the trial have you actually seen?
I think I've seen like 90% of it. So.
Okay.
Damn, that's a lot.
Have you seen the entire testimony of? Well, hold on. Have you seen the entire testimony from Johnny Depp and Amber Heard?
Yes.
No.
So then, how did you only believe there was one picture from Johnny Depp when there was like 4 or 5?
I thought it was 100. Like 2.
No. Also, you said that it was proven that he did cut off his own finger because he said it.
Not
the
proven.
Biggest thing.
It was not proven. So
well, he said it. But the best thing.
In the UK court trial, he said it. Yeah.
In the UK court trial, they found evidence of him saying that to his own doctor, where he said that he was gonna cut off his right finger, so he remembers to never cut off his finger again. But that was a joke because the finger that was cut off was his left finger.
Let me pull it up here for you. Just a second. Where is that thing I have?
There's also audio of him directly telling Amber Heard that
Depp's finger.
When you cut off my finger.
No one is covering Depp's admission on the stand that he cut off his own finger. Let's see here.
Oh, Mike, your Mexican parents can hear them.
Yeah, Mike, I think.
Here you go. I will
hey,
post
fuck the
it,
people on Discord.
I will send it to Matt again. There's like a recording or whatever. I'm talking about Australia the day that I chopped my finger off or something like that. So. And then it was also mentioned in the UK trial as well. So.
Yeah, right. There are many examples of him saying.
She risked her dogs' lives by taking them to Australia legally.
The girl that wasn't groomed by Cammy put something in the chat that I think was pretty important. I guess maybe going race was the wrong way with it. I feel like though, if your take about like conviction and stuff like that, and like trusting the jury is like logically consistent, then you'd have to be okay with like the Casey Anthony acquittal, because like the jury decided that Casey Anthony was acquitted.
Yeah. And I'd have to think about that one. Honestly, for the most part, in most cases, I would say that I go with like what the jury says. It seems like what the jury is doing here seems all right, but I mean, I guess I can't No.
Well,
but
I
like
mean,
in most cases, I would probably side with the jury. There are obviously going to be fringe cases where I don't.
Well, that's ironic, Nick, because you said you listened to somebody that wasn't groomed. Why? Because the jury said so, the internet jury?
I got that wrong.
Okay.
That's just another person named Lizard. I totally just ruined that.
Oh, no.
I was thinking the same thing.
This is the second time he's been mistaken as...
God, it's a guy. I misgendered him. Fuck.
Yeah.
You misgendered a non-grooming victim?
Aiden literally blocked him because they thought... So...
He's a good guy.
So...
Yeah.
Are we done here, guys?
All right, hello?
Well, I got more people to pull in. If are you? How much longer do you got, Stardust?
I have a little bit longer. I'm just
okay. I'm just gonna go down the list, and I'm just gonna start pulling people in, see where it goes.
Okay.
Is that cool? All right.
I'm just losing a little energy. That's all.
That's fine.
Well, we need to bring Jessica back.
All right, lethality, go.
Yeah. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Perfect. Yeah. So I actually had a question for you, Stardust.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, give me my knee pulled up again. Okay, here we go. You mentioned you spoke to the doctor, right? About
a doctor
about like the bottle or something like that.
OBGYN. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, an OBGYN. I don't know the technical term. Sorry about that. But if you spoke to the doctor, yeah, you spoke to a doctor. Do you think that like maybe Heard could have?
If you're gonna bring up the stolen story.
No, I'm not trying to bring up a stolen story. No, sorry about that. No, but do you believe that Heard?
Yeah, no, sorry, you're fucking up. All right, come on in, Creed. Go, Creed.
Fine. Okay, hello, hey Stardust, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Is this open topic? I just want to make sure.
Yeah, you can talk about whatever you want.
Okay, okay. My entire argument is, why do you consistently act like you love chaos and love the drama of coming in here talking shit to everyone and making a spurg out of yourself? What is like your reason for doing so?
Because I enjoy it.
That seems like a cope. It seems like you're trying to change people's minds throughout this entire conversation, trying to show people like different.
I don't really.
Can you show evidence on your side?
No. If I cared about changing people's minds, I would have been nicer to Salvo, wouldn't I?
No, that is a good point, but still, like,
to be fair, like Salvo isn't like a person. Salvo's kind of subhuman, but
he sounded like a person right there for the first time. It's kind of weird.
To be completely honest, he looks like Sean Anders turned sex offender.
Look, he was probably the nicest person in the call to me, and I still was.
Did you say Salvo's a sex offender?
I say he looks like Sean Anders turned sex offender.
Listen, he looks like listen, we don't know he's not, okay? The girl had a really convincing story.
Well, actually, he might have committed a weird revenge porn yesterday with those pictures he released.
Wait, why are we talking about that?
I mean, I didn't watch the stream. All I heard that there were like Photoshop pictures and stuff, but like I would rather.
Well, we don't know if they're Photoshop, but we don't want to talk about it.
You're denying the evidence right now?
I haven't
in
seen
front of the
it,
accused.
I actually did not watch his stream, so I have not seen anything. But I'm probably not going to watch his stream. So, yeah.
Back to what I was saying. Like, it just seems weird.
I'm just gonna remind everybody that Salvo never lies. Okay.
You come into the streets and come into this community very consistently, acting,
the victim has spoken.
Always trying to start shit, always riling people up. You try to do that for views?
No, not for views. I already get views. I do it for fun. Like, what's the point of doing any of this if it's not for fun, right?
So you're more into internet blood sports than actual like conversations.
I'm sorry. What was this?
You're into internet blood sports than actually having a conversation with people.
I'm into both.
You find them okay? That's fine.
Yeah.
And also, can I just say one thing before I leave?
No. No. Bye.
You should have just said it with arms wide open.
So since I was the one trauma dumping, literally just bringing up the fact that as a domestic violence survivor, and it's not something I go on and talk about and cry and cope and mold and spurg about. I'm allowed to say, I'm allowed to fucking say that I think it's fucking abhorrent that Amber Heard was made a domestic abuse advocate. Fuck that shit. If you post on that shit, If you co-sign that shit, that's bullshit because literally she is an abuser and she should not be an advocate for anything.
No.
Okay.
All right.
So
as a
what
domestic abuse deliverer,
as a victimizer.
Okay, I think that I think I see where you're coming from, but the fact that you're able to say what you've been through online is probably telling that you are in a place where you feel like at least safer than you used to be, right? And
yeah,
the fact
because
is,
I don't
a
have to
lot
live.
of
I don't have to ever
people,
worry about him anymore.
yeah, so a lot of people who don't act the way that we anticipate them to are people who are still living in fear. So I don't think that that's really a good argument.
But it actually,
we can
what
say
you're
that we can say
saying,
that she's inconsistent. We can say that she's inconsistent.
that's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
What I'm saying, and to what you're saying here, is I understand there are people who are absolutely horrified. It takes them years to be able to leave, and even more years to be able to find some semblance of being normal.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that she wants to get out in public while all of this is going on, everybody deals with shit different. I accept that.
Well, she didn't want to.
The fact
he was the one who brought the lawsuit.
No, I'm talking about her being an advocate.
Okay. I mean, look,
I don't think if she is an abuser, if she and I didn't deck you, I hit you. I'm sorry. That's abusive.
I thought that was pretty shitty too. I thought it was pretty shitty too.
Then my whole point and my whole argument with it is, and let me fucking speak, is the fact that they made her they put her on this fucking pedestal because everybody did believe her, and I think that's actually a fucking case point. They made her a domestic violence advocate, and it's like, regardless if the relationship was equally toxic, equally abusive, neither one of them should be an advocate for it because they both contributed.
I kind of disagree with that, actually.
How? Then.
Well, I think if anything, like. So first off, I want to preface this. Like, I as far as like the whole trauma dumping thing earlier, I have no problem with like other people doing that. It's not really something that I'm like. Super
it's not
into,
trauma dumping though. It's just stating
it wasn't really
where I am at.
I know. Smaggle was kind of going with that one, but anyways, so. As far as that goes, I think that there is some utility in having somebody who has been an equal contributor in a domestic violence relationship who realizes what they've done is wrong, to be an advocate against domestic violence. I think that there is some utility in that. I think that we need to see people who have been contributors in those types of relationships getting better and doing better.
But they have to be fully transparent about what they they contributed, and that's the issue.
Both should be glued.
Yeah, sure. I think I can't really say how transparent she has been, because it's like
not
such
very.
a messy trial right now. But
I think both of them
we've
should
seen
have
a lot
their
of
genitals cut
inconsistent.
off.
Nice one, Augie.
I think they should have a threesome with Tipster.
Oh,
okay.
No.
So
we'll pray for you, Nick.
I don't think we disagree on much, Kitten. I think we can both we generally agree on things. I can't in good conscience say that like that story was fake. I just can't. I can't say that she was lying or that she was acting when she was on the stand. It's just not something I can do because people react in ways that don't make sense.
People do react in ways that don't make sense, but I guess the best way to put it is if you live through it, you fucking know. And there are some things that
you don't, though, because there are plenty of DV. We know that each DV survivor is not a monolith. We know that each DV survivor is not a monolith for what DV looks like, right? We know that each DV survivor is not a monolith for what DV victims react with, right?
it goes to court, you kind of lose your chance when you like lie about so many other things. When you put your dog's lives in danger,
I don't think you
she
do.
took them to Australia. They were gonna get euthanized. She risked that. She knew that could ever happen.
I don't think that just because she's been inconsistent or irresponsible in other aspects of her life, that means that I can deny a story.
Exactly. But sometimes when like you got to take an L. If that really happened to her, I think she has to take an L because you already fucked up in so many ways, and you could have killed 2 fucking dogs, you bitch. You could have killed 2 fucking dogs. You promised to donate money, millions of dollars, and guess what, bitch? You lied.
Edwin.
No, he's right. He's right.
No, I'm sorry, Edwin.
Right.
The initial L that she took was getting raped in the first place.
Yo, Rapio plus L.
Wait,
yeah. All right.
Rape plus ratio?
Rape plus L.
I hope that boosts your Twitter.
Rapio? What?
Did I just get rape shamed?
Okay,
Maybe.
Edwin.
Maybe. I just can't. I mean, look, I can't look at that story and say like, oh, she's acting. It's just not. It makes no sense. It would be. It seems cruel. It seems almost performatively cruel. So.
You ever been in a relationship with a narcissist?
I don't know about a narcissist.
Okay, I have, and I promise you, they're real good at trying to act, and that's the type of shit.
I'm a narcissist.
That's what. Shut up, Augie.
Look, Kitten, I'm not denying your experience. I think your experience is very valid, and the things that you bring to the
I'm
table
not
are very
saying that
valid.
you are, and stop trying to pacify me. What I'm saying is, from the perspective of a lot of survivors, male, female, whatever gender, it doesn't fucking matter, is her behavior, and it's not so much the inconsistencies, it's like the whole, I don't get I want to be an advocate. Like that to me is a narcissistic thing.
I think that a lot of people
it was self-serving.
I think a lot of people find their strength in different ways. Just because people like find they're still ashamed of what happened, doesn't mean that they can't try to find strength in other ways. And I also think that once again, a single DV survivor's experience is not a monolith for what everybody else's experiences have been. And I think that a single DV survivor's way of reacting to their abuse is also not a monolith of how everybody else reacts to their abuse. We know that people react differently. We know that that people and actually we can look at plenty of DV researchers and experts in the field who would say that Amber is very consistent in what she said. But I don't think that that's the way to do this. I don't think the way that we judge somebody's innocence is we talk to different people. We talk to like different DV survivors and say like, oh, does it match up with yours? It's not really a great way to do it because every single instance is different.
Okay. Is that all right? I'm gonna take that silence for not being able to report. Okay, fine. Whatever.
Yo. What's up, everybody?
Hi, Tomato.
Augie, I'm waiting Saturday. I'll meet you at your house.
All right. Okay. All right, dude.
So
Who is this guy?
Listen, I'm gonna be real. I don't give a fuck about this Johnny Amber Heard shit. I'm a basketball man. I like basketball. You like basketball, Stardust? Who you got in the final?
I like it, but I can't play it. So.
You see, I like my boy Luka Doncic, league MVP Luka Doncic, by the way. So let me give you a theoretical. In a 3-on-3, game of basketball, you can pick anybody.
3-on-3 sex?
No, that's what me, you, and Connor are doing later, Augie. Come on.
Okay.
So 3-on-3 basketball game. You can pick anybody, any 2 people from the Amber Heard Johnny Depp court case.
Oh my god!
But you have to go against Salvo, Tipster, and Smaggle. Who you picking and why?
If the allegations are true, we want Amber and we want Depp on that team, because if they've both been mutually abusive, you want them to beat the fuck out of the other team, right?
See, that's what's up. See, honestly, like, If she beat him, I don't really care. And
Tomato
if he beat
Man,
her,
you're
even better.
softballing right now, and I'm tired of it. As a victim of grooming, why do you have this weird pick?
Listen here. You got groomed by Salvo. That's even worse than me.
I'm just saying, why aren't you like upset? You don't have any issues with?
Because I don't give a fuck.
Victim, Tomato Man is in here.
Yeah, Tomato Man's in here, and he's not even talking about it.
Dude, I had to rewind. I can't believe Stardust said your L was getting raped.
Listen, because Nick, I don't put my life in these random fucking celebrities' shits. I don't really care. It doesn't affect me, you know?
Yeah.
It's two people that fuck children on the daily. Who cares?
Oh my god. I can't make
Let's be honest. Like, why the fuck do we care?
Look,
what the fuck? That was not the answer I expected.
L plus pedophile.
The only reason I cared to begin with was because I was watching it. And then I looked at my chat.
Bro, but the fucking NBA Finals are on. Watch the NBA Finals.
I can't.
Fuck getting raped, dude. Who cares?
Fuck getting raped.
Did you or did you not get groomed?
That thing sucks, dude.
Wait, we need to know if as a groom victim.
Yes.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay, will you talk to Mr. Girl about this?
Can you be a
He tried.
leftist
I
and
didn't want him to get that video out. Anyway, but listen. My boy Luka, he's playing. You gotta watch him, Stardust, bro. He be hitting constant threes in everybody's face, bro. Like how my balls are about to hit Augie's face on Saturday.
What? Oh my god. I didn't even know that.
Listen, man. You just gotta watch basketball. Fuck this Johnny Depp, Amber Heard shit, bro. We don't care about that anymore. The finals are coming on, bro. Bro, the Heat 76ers game is on right now. Come on, bro.
So just to reiterate your point, Tomato, watch basketball. That's your point.
Yes, bro.
No, dude,
great point.
That's
great
point.
Yeah, dude.
One of the best points on this stage.
Can I just say I really appreciated that caller.
Howdy. What I wanted to bring up was Amber Heard was diagnosed by two therapists, right? And it seemed like maliciously on the second test that she took for PTSD that she marked all yes and all correct on her scoring thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Would you not take that into account, right?
Yeah, like I've said,
I feel like you're more on the attack of people who just think that you're only on her
you gotta
side.
let me finish. You didn't want me to answer. So in response to your first thing is yeah, I agree. I've said, I don't know how many times I've said now that she's been inconsistent. She's done some shitty things. 100%. My hill that I'm dying on, my main hill that I'm dying on, is that I can't call that story a rape, even if she's lied. Not a rape. Sorry, that is such a Freudian slip. I cannot call that story. That is such a Freudian slip. I cannot call that story a lie. I cannot call that story a lie.
So true.
100%.
Schrodinger's rape.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know what you're saying, and I feel like okay. I know what you're saying, and I feel like you just want to take her story into account and things like that. And I feel like you're always on the defense of these people who, the slightest minute of leeway that you give her, they just want to attack you, right? I feel like that's more so where you're coming from.
Yeah, so for the most part, I think I've taken a pretty neutral stance on a lot of this, except for that story. The only reason I brought it up is because I was watching it and I saw my chat reacting, and it seemed like a very performatively cruel way. So I don't know, I just felt like I wanted to say something, and then people got mad. And of course, I replied to one of Jessica's tweets, I think, that got her really upset or something. But yeah, I mean, that's really all it is. I don't know.
Well, I feel like it's more so the problem how you conducted yourself and things like that, and it's I don't have a problem with people
How was I
getting
supposed
emotional.
to conduct myself?
Well, I feel like people came off what? All right, I felt like you were being so defensive at first about it, and obviously anyone would, because you have all these people coming
I
at you, right?
wasn't. So initially, I really was neutral. The only reason I was defensive is because I had people like
Near the
Jessica piling on me.
I feel like you do have a neutral stance on it. I feel like other people won't give you that much leeway on it, but I do feel like you do have a genuinely stance on it. But I just think that you should probably take more into account what Amber said and done. And also, I just want to say this, Tomato Man, I think basketball makes you gay after that call. I just want to tell you that.
I agree with your second point. The first point I kind of don't agree with. I think it's just kind of tone policing. If people are coming at me being fucking rude, I feel like I have the right. If somebody is saying that I'm using this as a way to get attention for my trauma, I think I have the right to call them fat bitches. I think at least I have that much. Yeah. If somebody's saying I'm going to get
calling people fat bitches is my thing.
If somebody is saying nasty shit to me, I think I have at very least the right to come back at them.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it feels like you were like really defensive and things like that, and that's why.
I was only defensive because people like Jessica were piling on. That's it.
All right.
It is a show.
I feel like that's all I have to say. Have a nice day, though.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, you too.
That was fascinating. I love hearing two women talk for that long. It's really awesome. Yeah,
I like talking to women. I'm generally much nicer to women. I am generally pretty nice to women when it comes to like fighting. Usually, I will fight more like nasty with men, but I don't know. Jessica really pushed my limits. So I mean, she's a fat whore. So I mean, that's pretty much it.
Stardust, don't you think like having that huge fucking breakdown for like several hours that one morning where you just pretended to be like a duck or a goose or whatever? Don't you think that kind of like
a breakdown?
Well, don't you think? Look, yeah, a lot of people viewed it as that, and I kind of find it hard to believe that it is like a joke. I mean, like
you have to understand that's not the first time I've done that. I'm known in my community. Everybody knows me for schizo posting.
But it seems like having a breakdown would like it seems like it kind of undermines like the level-headed like persona that a moderator is supposed to have. It seems like a breakdown to
you. Well, I don't really care.
I mean,
Okay, so wait a minute. We should probably
Amber Heard's innocent. Amber Heard's like not, like lying to you. So I mean,
we should probably have like a nice back and forth AC. So let me know when you're ready for me to respond to you.
I'm ready.
A lot of people don't know the difference between like when a streamer's performing. Like a lot of people probably thought I was serious when I was yelling earlier. And like and that's just the thing, especially with Stardust. A lot of people take it way too seriously.
Even people do take me too seriously.
But like I think now we're getting like more calm, whatever, because like earlier it was definitely very performative and stuff. Like putting on a show. Obviously, we're fucking doing on a show, doing the most, guys.
Look,
at least that's
AC,
what it's apparent to me.
What I can say, AC, and shut the fuck up, Nick. I'm talking, you stupid idiot.
What the fuck? Why just me?
I want to talk to AC too.
What did Nick say?
AC, when I first talked to AC,
Edwin.
No. I want to talk to fucking AC. Look,
Edwin,
okay.
Shut up. Can we please mute him?
Can you?
There you go.
Thank you. So look, AC. That is not the first time I do that. You could ask my chat. They will go on and on about mashing. Where I quote tweeted Demon Mom, I quote tweeted a whole bunch of like lefty Twitch people and just replied with like mashing over and over again. I just do this thing. It's just unhinged posting. Everybody thinks it's super funny. Like, what's the best way to respond to somebody who's schizo posting at you? You just quote tweet them and schizo post back. It's the best thing I've ever done in my life. You'll find videos of me like losing my shit laughing while I'm like doing these tweets and changing my profile picture and stuff like that. I just find it funny. That's all it is. I don't really care if other people think I'm having a breakdown. My community knows me. They think they're shit posting right now. And my community knows it, and that's what matters to me. So
we're supposed to like see that as like you're putting on an act, and you're like saying that right now that you're putting on an act. I don't care what you see. Well, I mean, if we see like what Amber Heard is doing, and we think that that's putting on an act, and now suddenly we're like suddenly we're wrong, and we're incapable of like saying it goes the other way.
You're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying that I can't make that judgment that she is lying.
Well, it seemed like a cop-out when you said, well, I'm just going to wait for whatever judgment that the court makes and sort of agree with that and go off.
Generally, that's always been my stance on these things. I think that the Kyle Rittenhouse verdict was correct. I think the Derek Chauvin verdict was correct. Whatever the jury comes to in this case, I hope it will be correct. But I'll side with them. My chat is shit posting right now. I really don't care what people think about me on Twitter. Twitter is for my own entertainment. And if you think that I'm schizo posting, or if you think I'm having a breakdown, so be it. That makes it all that much funnier to me. So
problem again. So if the jury decided that Kyle Rittenhouse was guilty, would you say that verdict is correct?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, if you're just siding with the jury.
That's an interesting point. Generally, like, I look at like the facts surrounding the case. I guess, yeah, I would probably have some issues with it, but I would try to see it from their side. I would hope that there would be some people who could kind of illuminate it for me in a legal sense. So.
By the way, AC, it's gotten cold since you joined here.
It's gotten cold.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna call Stardust like, dumb bitch. I was gonna call her, she's a liar, she's a skank, she's a whore, labia, plus L, plus ratio.
Why do people? Did you guys learn a new vocabulary word? Labia. That's the one word you learned.
Labia is a funny word, though.
I was just making a dad joke because your name is AC, so like you're an air conditioner.
You motherfucker. You're a piece of
Sorry.
shit. Fuck you, Nick DiOrio. I hope you fucking suck. You better burn in hell for that.
AC, you have a shitty avatar. Please change it.
Maybe shitty
You
avatar.
just changed it.
Yeah, I did just change it.
Oh, well,
it doesn't
this
look
one's
like
shittier
something
than the
made on
last
Tumblr
one.
like your dumb shit that you have. It's like,
my thing was made by an artist, so fuck you.
wow, mine was too, idiot. That's what a drawing is.
Doesn't look like it.
Retard.
Okay. Retard. You're the one who hangs out with Smaggle.
Holy shit.
Right. Let's get
Seriously,
some. Let's get the brain trust.
How do men rape or get raped?
Wait,
how does that happen?
Two very different questions. How do men rape or get
another
raped?
male? A lot of the time, male on male aggression is pretty common, but I don't know about like I'm sure female on male. You've seen from female
like if
on male
you were a
aggression,
man, you were
like
getting
older
raped.
women.
Couldn't you just like beat them up or something, or like run away? Like I don't know.
There's like I guess
Generally,
there's like a power and a trust dynamic.
Generally, yeah, the woman is older, probably has some sort of power over the guy. That's the thing when it comes to DV and mutual abuse. While like the contributing abuse may be the same because dudes typically are stronger, like generally like the repercussions of domestic violence from one side will be a little bit more worse than the other. So
I have a question.
Is it a double L if a man gets raped by another man?
Did I say that you were using your trauma for attention, or did I say that you were tying your trauma to Amber Heard?
You said what you said specifically is that Stardust is like not getting enough attention for her trauma or some sort of thing like that, which I find very offensive.
I did not. I don't think I did. I don't think I'm pretty sure what I said was.
I will have to find that.
I quote tweeted that tweet where you talked about your trauma and being your trauma being the reason why you believe.
I think it was in a super chat in Augie's chat.
Do you know if that was me? Because I'm pretty sure Augie wasn't even sure if that was me.
All right. Well, if it wasn't you, then it wasn't you.
But also,
Augie, dox her. Go get her PayPal. We'll find out right now.
There we go.
Well, Nick probably has it.
In Augie's chat, what happened was somebody with the name Jessica Pizzle said.
I mean, I was like a federal agent that was just designed to get more people onto the Fed Honeypot Cozy TV website, right? Like, I already have all y'all's information.
This is about me right now, Augie. It's not about you, okay?
This is all
secondly,
so gay.
It is gay. But secondly, what I was saying was somebody in chat sent a super chat that said like Star is just jealous that her trauma isn't being seen and that's why she's doing this or something, or she's not getting enough attention for her trauma. I'm like, homie, like what the fuck kind of shit is that? That's fucked up. Like unbelievable. So.
Okay, so you just assumed that
I mean, other people in the chat are saying that it was definitely Jessica. So
but are they wrong?
I don't know.
Okay, so we're not going by evidence. We're just going by hearsay.
Yeah, in this case,
well,
with
that's what women
drama, do. Yeah, definitely. With online drama, knowing your character, you fat fucking whore, yeah, I'm going by that.
Welcome to the club, because there's about 700 other people that think I'm the most irritating person in the world. But there's about 1,000 or 2,000 people that think you are the most unfunny, most irritating person in the world.
Just
and they also think you're a pedo apologist because you talked to Mr. Girl. I mean, I could go on and on
Mr. Girl
about
was
what
the
people
guy
think
who
about
defended
you.
Cammy. You really want to
Can
go
you
there,
write
Jessica?
another beautiful love
Mr.
letter
Girl
to
was
Mr.
Mr. Girl was
I
the one
mean,
defending
we could go
Cammy. You want to
into it
go
if we
there?
really
You want?
want
Are you
to.
saying that Mr.
Yeah.
Girl was wrong about
Oh
Cammy?
my god! Oh my god!
Are you saying that Mr. Girl was wrong about Cammy?
Oh, holy
What does
shit!
Cammy have to do with anything?
Well, he was one
Oh
of
my
the few
fucking
people
god!
defending
Little
him.
love letter on Twitter to Mr. Girl. Oh,
Yeah, I did.
charismatic, wonderful man. Please bring him back.
Yeah,
I
I
need
did.
him on the
I
platform.
don't regret it.
I want him to
I
talk
don't
about
regret it.
fucking
At
12-year-olds
least I
some
didn't
more.
make a fake. At least I didn't. At least I didn't fake trauma dump on the timeline with a TikTok video. At least I don't respond to people's arguments with
him on the
TikTok videos.
platform.
Are you fucking kidding me? You're fat. You're ugly. You need a wig to cover up your receding hairline because you have female pattern baldness. So I don't want to hear from you because you're ugly. You wear like the craziest
one of the
shit.
saddest, ugliest girls on Twitch is calling me fat and
The
ugly.
saddest, ugliest girl.
Please.
Why do you think I care?
Please.
Why do you think I
Please.
care?
I have
a question for both of y'all.
thrive in the hatred, Jessica. I was
I have
that
a
day in that chat
Yeah,
when you were sending those super
Augie.
chats. That day
we're
in that
just
chat, I was
belly.
thriving
Yeah.
it. I fucking love people mad at me.
I wasn't
The
mad.
difference
I've never
between
been
me and
mad
I
you,
have a
at you.
question
Jessica,
for
is
both
that
of
you
y'all.
can't
I've never been
handle
mad at
you
you.
can't handle people
But
hating
God,
you. You
I've
lose your
never
shit.
been mad at you. I don't care about people hating me either. And I've never been mad at you. So
You
go
do
ahead.
though. You do. You cared so much. You've cared so
I
much.
did.
The way,
I did. Was I coping, molding? Yeah.
You were a little bit.
I have a
Yeah.
question for
I
both of
remember the
y'all.
video review of
Go ahead,
your
Augie.
channel.
Shut up.
What's the
The
question,
man is
Augie?
talking.
All right. I have a question for both of y'all. All right,
Mhm.
why are y'all on the internet instead of raising kids at home, living traditional roles? Both of y'all answer.
Empty egg cartons.
So the way that there was never such thing.
She's gonna get her boyfriend to put his dick inside of her. That's why she's not doing it.
I'm sorry. What? I didn't hear what you said.
But
I didn't hear what you
I
said.
have I have sex all the
Dude,
time, but
your
you
mic
know.
is so shitty.
yeah,
I
I've heard
can't
that one in this
understand
community
anything.
quite a
Only
lot.
one of us
I got a question.
Only
I
between
walk
one
all
of
the
us,
time.
between me and
Anybody
Stardust,
understand what
is
she's
single.
saying? I literally cannot. I literally
I have
cannot
a
understand.
question. Would you
I
would you get your
finish my
pussy licked by Tommy
answer.
C?
Let me answer. Okay, so Augie asked me about traditional women, all of that at home raising kids. So in reality, in America, being in that nuclear family where the wife got to stay at home was actually a privilege. Most people didn't get to do that. So that wife who stayed at home and took care of the kids, oftentimes she would also have people who worked around the household with her. You'd have like immigrants, you'd have women who would like help with the laundry, help with taking care of the house. And so so in reality, majority of women still worked. That was just like a nice privilege that upper class got to kind of enjoy. So that's the answer to your question, Augie.
Okay, but would you get your pussy licked by Tommy C? I know, Jessica, you would say yes to Tommy
I'm
C,
sorry,
right?
Jessica. I don't open my legs for every dude who walks by. Okay.
Well, I mean, when I've only got one dude and you got zero, I mean, who's single? Not me.
I mean,
How long has it
Jessica
been since
Pizzle's.
you got a penis
I know why
inside
you're
of
not
you,
single
Stardust?
because you
Has it
open
been
your
years?
legs to any
Is
dude who
it
gives you
dusty?
any amount
Does
of
it need a little bit of
attention.
cleaning? You know,
Any dude who gives you
maybe
any
suck in
attention, you
some-
open your
suck in
legs to.
those
In the
rolls. Can you
meanwhile, I
suck in
get
those
tons of
rolls?
dudes giving me
Suck
attention,
in
and
those
I don't
rolls.
open my
Yeah.
legs. So what does that say about you, Jessica?
What? What? I don't know. Maybe it just says that I'm not fat and ugly and you are.
I think you are fat and ugly. You're fat and you're ugly and you're older than me. Your eggs are drying up, Jessica. Get ready.
Okay.
Start pumping those
Okay.
babies out. Your eggs are drying up as we speak.
Okay.
Hey,
You're
AC.
older than me.
Hey,
You got
AC,
less
what?
time than me.
Hey, AC, what type of dude do you think like sleeps with Jessica Pizzle? Is that like the really white trash guy or the really skinny?
No.
black
I think guys
homeless?
that wear like tuxedos, guys that like are fucking rocking Rolexes.
Okay.
You know, they drive Lamborghinis.
I thought you were.
They
I
wear
thought you were a
Ray-Bans.
traditional man, AC.
Now,
I thought you were a
what type of
traditional
guy
man.
fucks Stardust, AC?
Let's see.
let me think. Guys like Light Warp TV, guys that are like working in offices.
You weigh 70 pounds.
You
just described yourself.
Wait a minute.
Are you retarded?
Wait, you just described yourself as the type of person who would fuck Stardust. You just like gave a perfect description.
Okay, buddy.
All right, I got one more question for AC. AC,
I can't say what I'm talking about.
AC, would you rather be 70 pounds like Augie or 450 like Diorio?
Oh my gosh, that's like saying would I rather get my left nut chopped off or my right?
They're both equally bad. It's so
bad for different reasons.
Augie gets physically ill if he eats bread. Okay, I'm sorry. I'd rather be me. I would 100% rather be me.
I don't know.
I'm an Italian who can't have pasta and pizza.
Wait. That doesn't make any sense, dude. Are you fucking retarded? You would rather not get sick than have the ability to fucking walk outside your fucking house?
Dumbass,
and do
because I
shit
like
normally?
food. Isn't it obvious? I like food,
I like
Augie.
walking. I like being able to move around the house without it causing
you can't walk if you're over the toilet because you ate a fucking breadstick.
Yo,
That's
I have
not how that
one
works.
soon, Matt. Can I plug my channel?
Go for it.
Yeah. Hey guys, I'm
I would
Stardust.
much rather get sick once in a while than have a fucking heart attack
Fuck up,
every
Augie.
week.
This is my moment. Okay, this is about me. Everybody shut up here. Okay? Hi guys, I'm Stardust. Usually I'm not this. Shut the fuck up.
Dude,
What did I tell you? What the fuck did I tell you about talking when I'm talking? Did I give you permission to talk to me? Did I give you permission?
Women don't have to give me permission for anything.
Okay.
Technically,
Matt,
I have the
mute
biggest
these people,
amount of
please?
subs here.
All right.
Matt.
Stardust. Okay, go ahead, Stardust. Go.
Okay. All right. Guys, I'm Stardust. If you'd like to watch me argue with people and generally fight with everybody, because I don't know why I do this, come check me out. I am on YouTube. I stream every night on YouTube as well as every night on Twitch. I spend my time. And please come check me out. Can I link myself in the Discord?
Yeah, your link should work.
Wow,
okay. I'm gonna.
That's
link
cool,
myself
Stardust. What kind of guests do you
Shut
have
up,
on
AC,
your?
you fake
I'm helping you.
Viper. You'll never be
This is
part
what
of
it
America
is.
First.
You
because
try
you're
to
a
help
pussy.
women and they
You're
start
too
yelling
scared.
at you. You try to do
You're
something.
too
You try to
scared.
like
You're too
facilitate
scared.
them. You try to
I
fucking
don't
help
need your
them out.
fucking help, dumb
All right,
fuck.
Yes, you do. You're a woman. You need men's
I
help
don't
as much
need-
as possible.
I don't need your help. Thank you.
No, you're not a strong.
I
independent
don't
woman.
need your help. If I'm gonna get
Back to the
help
dungeon.
from males,
Back
if
to
I'm
the
gonna
dungeon.
get help from males, it's not gonna be your type of male, AC. Okay, I'm sorry.
Everyone go check if you guys want more content like this, come to the Chopping Point paid server, get behind the paywall, you get streams, you get stuff like this, you get post shows, all kinds of stuff, hanging out with Tommy, stuff like that. So yeah, just get behind the paywall, and yeah,
I think if it's a choice between me, Augie, and Nick, I'm like probably the healthiest of the three, honestly.
Oh yeah, dox yourself right now. Prove it, motherfucker.
Go ask Doc on the radio for the recording. He has the full recording of my house, my home address, and all of our time together.
Matt, why do you do these streams on Discord? Why don't you just like? I mean, if you want to do it through Tommy's channel, why don't you do it through Tommy's second channel? I feel like you're wasting content.
I don't know. Well,
I said
we
the
record
same
it.
thing to him, Nick.
We record it, and we sometimes we upload it if it's decent enough. It's just kind of like more interactive on Discord, I guess.
His response to me when I said, "I'm like, dude, why aren't you streaming this?" He goes, "Stardust is." Oh, okay.
I mean, you're letting
Stardust?
Doc on the radio collect your super chats. These
That's
should
fine.
be yours.
Right.
I don't care.
Right. Exactly.
I don't care.
He's on
Yeah,
the
that's why
radio.
that's why I was yelling at you,
Talk
Pence,
on radio.
obviously.
It was
Care a
super
little
fun.
bit more.
Fuck that
Shut
guy.
up! Shut up! Okay. Hey guys, it was super fun hanging out with you. I'm sorry for being super mean, but also I'm not sorry.
Is
anyways,
this still an ad for your channel?
It is still an ad.
Oh, she's so
AC,
quirky.
what the fuck did I tell you, AC, about fucking talking to me? Did I tell
thought
you
you
it was
were
okay?
done.
Did I tell you you could talk to me, AC? No! Don't fucking talk to me,
I
AC.
can do whatever I
don't
want
wanna
to
hear your
women.
voice. Your voice is like a fly buzzing through my head. I don't want to hear it. It's like fucking hell, dude. Okay, thank you guys.
Matt?
Thank you for tuning in.
Wait.
I had fun. Thank you, Matt, for setting this up. Excellent.
Thank you, Stardust.
Excellent. Yes, thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Great one, guys.
I
Have a
hope you
good
get your labia fixed. Bye.
learn some more vocabulary. I can send you some diagrams. like. Actually, don't ask me for diagrams. Ask one of these. Ask Nick or Augie for a diagram. Okay.
Why are you doing so much pussy research?
I don't want to ask
weird.
Nick to ask you for a diagram. I am staying away from that.
Augie doesn't want to look at any vaginas either, so like.
Dude, knowing the female anatomy.
I'll ask Tipster. I'll get a nice drawn one, hopefully above the age of.
Yeah, but okay, anyway.
I hear you in here, Tipster. You should be pulled up right now. We have to talk about the anime question.
What the fuck?
Wait, is Tipster in?
Tipster in.
Wait, he ran. He left.
He ran.
Right.
Okay, I'm making the video on Tipster.
Wait,
I'm
was
making
Tipster
the video.
actually in? Was Tipster here?
Oh, he's here. He's here. He's here.
He's here.
Bring him in.
I'm not,
the tiff.
okay, I'm
Wait,
not
where's-
making the video on
where's he at?
Tipster. That was a joke.
I don't see him.
Tipster,
you gotta raise your hand.
We have to debate Tipster on why he's a weeb.
He was here. He left. He was
No,
here,
he's
he
right
left.
there. I see him. He's next to Mike the Simp and Goggles.
Okay, well, he's got to raise his hand.
Oh, I see him.
Sig hail, Tipster. Get you the call. There he goes.
All right.
Hail Tipster! Hail Tipster!
Orale Holmes.
Get him in.
Where is
Tipster? Get the fuck in here. What the
Tipster? Get
fuck?
in here, dude. What's going on?
Oh my
Dude, I don't.
gosh.
We
must
invited
reserve a
everybody.
future for Tipster and his children.
Tipster is blocking everybody in this call
race.
right now. Is what's happening. He's just.
Oh,
fucking
I wasn't
blocking
even
his
trying
own
to bring
Twitter.
that up. I just want to know why he likes anime. I think anime
we had a
is
whole
bad.
debate. I had a whole debate with him on anime.
Is he blocking people on Twitter? I don't know.
He posted like a thing from Death Note, so he's like haxing out right now. I
It's
gotta
just like a. Seems like a normal Tipster timeline to me.
Wait,
I
is
don't
Doc
know.
still restreaming it, or is he like moved on? There's 76
Quick, say a
people
slur
listening to
so he
this.
can't.
Yeah, I didn't think this was gonna like turn into like a big. I didn't think the whole commentary community was gonna come on.
Yeah, dude.
It's a
But,
big event. Come on.
Yeah, this is like a pay-per-view.
I didn't even know
like
this was
WWE
happening
type
today. Was
thing.
this like announced?
I
Yeah.
want
Yeah, it was
Tips. I want
yeah.
Tipster to explain his henty addiction.
It's all what? It's all bullshit.
Oh my gosh! Stop pulling Brick in. God,
Who is that?
that's Brick. That's our local tard. Someone
Matt,
someone went rogue.
I got a
One of our
question
mods
for you,
went rogue.
Matt.
One of our mods went rogue.
Uh-oh.
I guess I'm here now.
Matt Pitt, I hope you get fucking anal raped and then get AIDS. You're a terrible mod. You
Thank you, Brick. I
Nice.
appreciate that.
Talk to Star,
Mhm.
Matt. You did me dirty.
Bro, there was like 14.
It's okay.
50
That
people.
guy
I tried
didn't
to
get
to
enough
everybody.
oxygen at birth. We all just try to like
I
help him out.
wanted to tell her something really important though.
I brought you in.
Wait,
I brought you in.
excuse me. Is there a woman speaking? What the fuck's going on?
We literally had like a woman here for an hour, and then the other one
Is
was
that
like, "I want
Olaf?
to talk to a woman." No.
Yo, also Salva, what the fuck, dude? Like, you leave the stage and then you make 3 Twitter videos on me. What's going on with
Well,
that?
I left the stage because I said my piece. I came back and you had me waiting on hold like I was fucking Brick or
I didn't
something.
see you.
So
I didn't see you.
okay,
And then someone DM'd me,
okay.
and
Hey,
then I
dude,
looked
dude,
and I came
dude,
right.
all water's under the bridge, right? You
Okay.
explain yourself, and I'm here. Water under the bridge.
Yeah, that was ages ago,
Okay.
dude. Like, you're living in the past. Start living
Yeah,
in the
it's
fucking
like-
now.
So, Matt Pitts, did you have fun tonight?
Yeah, I had a great time. It was a lot
Did
of
you
fun.
have fun last night? What'd you do last night, huh?
I watched your stream.
Hopscotch.
What was
Did
my
you watch
stream on?
basketball?
What?
Well, your
Well,
stream
we know what your
was
stream was.
yeah, your stream was a
Right.
very insightful stream on a certain person.
Uh-huh.
And
Who-
I found
Yeah.
it very interesting.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, it was
okay.
enlightening.
And would the new nickname for this guy? Let me know if this would be a good nickname for this gentleman who might be in the call. Nicholas.
Who the fuck?
Nicholas.
Fucking shit.
Who is
Wait,
this? Who
did
is
you do
this?
a stream on me? Wait, did you actually do a stream on me?
You, Nick, do not say that you have not seen the reaction.
No, I
or
legitimately
Oh,
haven't seen it. I didn't get a
not
single tweet
good.
about it.
No one believes that. Nobody believes that. Do not act like that. Do not act like that.
Wait, I literally didn't get a
I'm gonna
single
give you.
tweet
I'm gonna
about
give you
it.
10 seconds. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to tell the truth.
Augie, did you know there was a stream last night?
He was in
course, dude.
chat.
I was
He
in
chat.
chat.
I'm giving Nick Diorio 30 seconds to tell the truth, or I will tweet out the uncensored picture right now.
Tweet
Tell
it
the
out.
truth.
Post it.
Oh, no.
Post it now.
Oh, no.
Post it
Tell
now.
the truth. Wait a
Post it
minute.
now.
Tell the truth.
Now I'm calling your bluff. Post it now.
Diorio. Nicholas Diamond Diorio.
Post it now.
I'm giving you 45 seconds.
Now.
I don't want to post it.
Post it now.
Tell the truth.
Post it now.
I'm tweeting it right now. And listen, this is exactly your problem. Live in reality, tell the truth, and be real. You're not. It's like nobody believes that.
I'm living in reality, okay? I'm going to have sex with your wife. That is my reality. This is my truth, Salvo Pancakes.
What do you believe?
You're a Mormon. Your wife is everyone's wife. I'm going to plow her with my cock.
If you think I'm
fantasize about whatever he wants.
If you think I'm a Mormon, Nick Diorio, you are dumber than your thoughts. I thought that Aiden and his friends.
My thoughts.
I have you, Salvo. I have you in my DMs admitting to being a Mormon in 4K.
I can't lie. You fucking retard. Hey,
you lied. Wait, you just told Nick.
so
You
you
just told
admitted
Nick
to being
about
a liar.
honesty. So you just told Nick about being honest, but you lied to me about being a Mormon.
Aiden Project. Aiden, yeah, I lied to you about being a Mormon. I thought it was a joke. I thought
that's fucked up, dude. That's fucked up, bro.
No. Aiden goes. How can you?
That's fucked
lie?
up, man.
It goes like this. Aiden Project.
You're literally Nick Fuentes. You're lying about your fucking religion.
He goes, are you a Mormon? But listen, I'm explaining it. Aiden Project DMs me at 3 o'clock.
Jeez, this is a bad look, Salvo.
And he goes, "Are you Mormon?" I go, "Yes." And then we talked about how pretty Utah was, which I love Utah. I've been there plenty of times. I didn't actually think that you thought I was Mormon, Aiden. I'm sorry,
dude. You know, John Swan lied, and that was like the big reason why we disavowed him. I think.
But listen, this is again. Matt Pitts fails as a producer because he lets this shit get fucking derailed.
Oh, you're crying that you're not getting enough moderation.
What the fuck? I brought you on. What's your fucking...
Dude, this is why you're so bad at this. Every time you talk to me, you just bomb.
Nobody believes that, Diorio.
Matt, please mod more.
I mean, honestly, I think you should.
Post the picture. Post the picture. You're out of material.
Ethan,
Post
it.
it.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Ethan Ralph just quote tweeted the fucking Salvo stream. I'm not even kidding.
You are no way.
I swear. I swear on my life. Look at Ethan Ralph's new tweet.
Okay, this has to be fucking. Hold on.
Diorio.
Yeah, he did.
What? What?
Where's this?
I'm
blocked.
Okay.
Believes
Hold
it.
on.
Breaking
God.
live
Yeah,
on the air.
Wait. Yes. Hold on.
No way.
Okay, hold on. For the
He's live right now.
There you go. Oh god, can I even post that? Fuck. Well,
I did.
Whatever.
I fucking did
Yeah,
it.
I put it for the well. Don't
I didn't
worry.
know. I thought I was just gonna post the Diorio no, but it posted the whole thing. Okay.
I'm deleting that.
Dude,
but,
Ralph is the biggest retard that I've ever seen in my life.
I can't believe he just posted this. What the fuck?
Awesome.
He's
The
retarded.
Ralph Salvo team up.
So wait, Salvo's gonna go on the kill stream, right? Like that's definitely like in the future now, right? It's in the cards.
Is that the real tipster?
Yes, it
Bring
is
in
the real-
tipster.
It is the real.
He won't raise his hand.
I want to debate him. I want to debate him. Bring him in here.
He won't raise his hand. I can't bring him in.
What do you want to debate him on?
Tipster, get your ass in here. I want to debate you.
What are you going to debate him on?
Like the green hand? No, the green hand is our invite. He won't accept the invite.
Pitch, you're a fucking retard. Why was I even kicked from that call to begin with? We're talking about my fucking
kick
show.
You fucking
You're such a
autistic
fucking
piece of
dumb
shit.
fuck.
I didn't fucking kick you.
Pitch.
Tipster,
then who
to
the fuck is
accept the
kicking me
call,
from
you
your
need to press
stage,
the
idiot?
green button.
You glitch
At
out
the
on
top
cell
of the
phones, dude. It's not my fault.
Oh my. Okay, well then I take back everything I said. So what happened? Ralph has me blocked. I didn't know that.
He retweeted your picture of Nick's the alleged Nick picture.
Somebody posted a screen cap of your stream.
Can someone tell?
Right.
Awesome. Can someone tell Ralph that I want to go on his show and talk shit about flamenco too?
And by the way, this is a possibility.
Guys, look at how ironic this is. Diorio was just in the middle of claiming he did not know for almost 20 hours about this stream. Meanwhile, Ethan Ralph, the guy that everybody.
Well, he tweeted it 3 minutes ago, Salvo.
But that's my whole point. You didn't hear about this? Your friends were in chat.
No.
It got back to Ethan Ralph, who has me blocked on Twitter. and you're claiming you did not know about this. No one believes that. If anyone believes that, that's a shame. And that's a bad look because you have a great dick.
What?
What?
Wait, what?
What?
Hold on.
Are you a fag? Like, what are you talking
Wait.
about?
Yeah, what
You
constitutes
should
a
embrace
great
it. It was a
dick to
fun.
straight man?
It was a fun. It was like a fun stream, and
It was a fun
guys. By the way,
stream.
that's not a fake picture. That's not a fake picture. That's a real picture. And he has a huge diamond dick. His name is Nicholas Diamond Diorio
Diamond
now.
dick.
He got a diamond.
Well,
bro.
no. Everybody
He
knows
is
his
so
full name is
hard and
Nicholas
strong.
J. Diorio. Commentary
Nicholas
first,
J.
right?
I'm changing it to Diamond. He's Diamond Diorio. That
Diamond?
dude's cock is like fucking so strong, dense, and big, just powerful, and he should own it. And because I have the uncensored pictures, I have it all.
Kick
I
this-
got
maybe Salvo is like Fuentes in a
Kick
few
this
ways.
fucking homo out of the fucking.
I
call.
can't
We
believe
don't
you'd
let-
platform a
Yeah.
homosexual, Matt Pitt.
Get out of here, you fucking queer.
The commentary guys have spoken.
Dude,
There
next
you go.
next Ralph is gonna post the mugshot from yesterday.
No queers allowed.
Wait, everybody!
I hope so.
Wait, everybody tweet
Ralph.
at Ralph the fake mugshot, please.
Yeah, and be like, "This is awful. Can you believe that this loser Nicholas Diorio got arrested?" LOL. Like fucking yeah, that
raping
would work.
children.
I have a
Raping
question.
kids.
So wait,
Yeah.
I have a question. Is Salvo gone? I just want to know how many videos of masturbating men he had to find for one that looks similar.
Bro,
to me.
that was my point.
I just
That was
want to
my
know how
point.
much gay porn did he watch to make this joke?
Bro, do you think he was like Google searching like fat guy, dick, green
Fat
shirt?
green guy
just going through
shirt.
the images. Yeah.
Green guy.
Green shirt. Yeah.
No green shirt.
Like this
Yeah.
guy
I
had
heard.
to do
I
like
heard Stardust was in here, and I'm like,
weeks
kind
of
disappointed.
research.
Yeah, you missed the whole thing.
Yeah,
I wanted to debate that dumb bitch.
Well, you had 2 hours to do it.
Yeah,
How about like
come
the
on.
last 5 minutes? Doc's chat
she's
was
dodging a
not
debate with
liking
me.
her.
She's dodging a
Dude,
debate with me.
Aiden, you saying you want to debate somebody is like
Aiden,
saying
she's
I
not
want
dodging
candy.
a debate with you.
It's
You
like,
just showed
it's a
up
nice-
2 hours late.
Yeah, like
She's
Yeah.
hiding and running and ducking.
Did you,
Aiden,
like,
this
remember
is
when you
literally
showed up-
Stardust versus everyone. You
Yeah,
could
remember when you showed up an hour late to like when you're supposed to debate lyrics on fucking like Doc's thing? Like this is the same exact thing, only you missed the entire fucking thing.
I didn't know this was happening.
We need the tip. We need the tip.
Oh,
We
yeah,
need the
Tipster, get in
tip.
here.
Salvo
He
needs
he's
the
already
tips.
he already DM'd me saying he doesn't want to come on. He's just vibing. So just,
Damn it.
Oh,
Yeah,
Tipster,
so-
unblock me.
I want the tip.
Imagine being blocked by Tipster. Couldn't be me. I'm fucking Tipster till I die, right?
Oh shit! Destiny and Lauren Southern are reviewing 2,000 Mules.
I wish they were reviewing Ralph's sex tape.
Reviewing the Instagram wake up folders.
Well, somebody replied to Lauren with a picture of Ralph, just as you said that. I'm not even kidding.
I'm never gonna forget the time that Augie tells me that this sex tape exists, and we go into our group chat filled with like small commentators, and Josh is like,
Small
"Here's
children.
Ralph's fucking guns flopping around and shit like that," and then Cobra's like, "Please don't post this. I'm underage."
Wait, that's so funny because Pescator and Ralph are cool right now.
What?
And he
Of
and
course they're-
Pescator is literally spreading his fucking like revenge porn.
Oh, dude.
Eee.
Ralph giving the old Memphis Mamba.
The Memphis Mamba. Why is Ralph in New York?
Why? What? Oh,
He's looking
well,
for Nick Diorio.
Probably
is he supposed
coming to
be
my
in
house.
Africa?
What
He's
was
supposed to be in
unclear about what
Africa.
I said?
Well, he's supposed to be in Africa, isn't he? I'm not kidding. Like he literally is like he's going to like do a trip to like Africa and like fucking I don't know. He said it's like
I thought he was
donate.
buying an African or something.
He was buying an African. Is that what you said?
No, he's buying an African.
He's
like,
buying
to
an
be a streamer.
African.
Yeah, he's buying an African. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Don't you know people do that?
Yeah.
I didn't know people could still
You
do
ever watch
that.
J Station?
People did that like 200 years ago.
We
I don't
talk about
know.
how much of a fucking faggot flamenco is.
Ugh.
You still
You know what
upset
the
at
problem with
flamenco?
this is going to be now?
Here we go
'Cause
again.
I'm going to shit on you right now because now you've created the Keemstar fallacy. All right, it's just like
Who?
the you now because every time I tweet, I'm gonna
Me?
get
What did
this
I do?
fucking- You know, it's like Keemstar riding the dildo on the train tracks. That's what I'm going to have
Yeah.
to deal with now.
You talking to me? What the hell did I do?
You created the new reply girl meme.
Nick, I mean, it's hard not to explain that to you. It's an overweight man.
Are you crying?
I'm smoking a joint and I laughed and I'm.
You're smoking fucking weed right now, dude.
Listen, it's hard. It's hard
Matt.
It's hard to
Matt,
like.
you fucking asshole, you fucking peg leg.
Wait, wait, you're back. All right. Wait,
Who
how
is
much
that?
how much gay porn did you have to watch before you found an actor?
Okay, dude, it's like
Matt,
it's an obese.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
You
Okay,
dumb fucking
thank you.
woman! There's a conversation happening.
Who
Shut
is
up.
Jesus? Go fucking make me a sandwich, bitch. I'm
That's why
fucking
Stardust
Salvo
will always
pancakes.
lose.
Jesus. All right,
Let me
Salvo.
get
So
some
how much gay porn did you have to watch before you found that?
None. I just had to hack your. I had to do something behind the scenes to obtain that.
Yeah. So did you watch videos, or did you scroll like looking for fat guys jerking off?
Hey, dude, I learned that. I think I was the first person ever to try to search for your nudes because all I did was Nick Diorio leaked images, and you popped up, and I'm like, wow, nobody else
Why
has
would you
ever
say
searched
that?
for his nudes. I'm the first person ever, and that popped up.
Look,
You know,
I'm flattered, but I told you on the other.
Oreo nudes. What the fuck?
Yeah, I
more
Salvo,
women.
Salvo, do you think it's all right for like a straight man to be going around looking at gay porn?
Look, I'm a very religious guy, and I'm kind of disappointed.
I'm just asking you. You know, is it like you know?
It's like
is it,
I think it would be
it's like,
so better for
okay, it's like
Diorio
not-
if he didn't act like he didn't see it as it was happening. It's like
Salvo,
really,
I swear,
What,
I
see his
swear on
cock
my
as it was
dogs.
happening?
I swear on my dogs. I was watching the Rangers playoff game last night. I didn't see any of this.
Like you don't have 18 screens open. Is Mr. Augustus in the call?
He is.
No.
Augie. Okay, in your honest opinion, as a straight shooter commentator, in your honest opinion, do you think that Nick was aware of my historic stream on him before I brought it up 30 minutes ago?
Nah.
Jesus, dude.
Oh, Salvo.
I'm gonna confirm.
I hope
don't
our
think
third
Nick
call
did.
goes better for Sal. Did he just leave?
Did
he just...
I did not kick him. I swear to God.
Wait.
He just killed himself.
He's left.
Dude, I hope dude, honestly, third time's the charm. He'll get me the third time.
Yeah.
Back.
I don't know.
I didn't kick
This
you.
keeps kicking me, by the way.
I didn't kick
It's
you.
kicking me.
No,
Nick,
it's a
look at my new
self-glitch.
tweet.
Wait,
Let me
I thought
see.
the way I worded it would make Augie agree with me. I was actually doing a victory lap over here. I was shocked that you guys took it a different way, honestly.
All right, that's a real
Augie-
picture of me, Aiden.
That's a real picture of you?
Absolutely.
Wait, for real?
Aiden, let me
No,
ask
I
you.
don't know. I have a MAGA hat, not a Trump hat. That's not.
Aiden, let me ask you. Do you
Yeah?
think in your hip, young teen, edgy, but socially liberal as fuck whole thing, do you think if I tweet out the uncensored picture, like it would be like a quote unquote uncool move?
Listen, I'm giving you permission to
Nick-
post
yeah,
it.
if
If you really think it's like revenge porn, you could post it.
If Nick, if Nick is here, wait, hold on. He asked me, not UAC. If Nick is here giving you permission, right, then it is not wrong for you to tweet it. And
I think it's a
anybody that
pussy
tries
move not to. Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of have to now. You've been hyping it up.
He's setting me up. He's got his fucking Keemboy on Keemstar on fucking like speed dial. Keemstar like Keemstar like
Keemstar.
promised Nick that like ever down the line, like if he needs like a dirty deed done dirt cheap, he would like hack, he would act someone off Twitter. All Nick has to do is send one tweet to Keemstar being like, Salvo called your young girlfriend hideous. And then Keemstar has me banned on all platforms.
Dude, you kind of blew it. You kind of blew it. Ralph is getting all the attention you're not getting. You kind of blew this whole thing.
Oh yeah, about Ralph, it's like, dude, I feel bad for Ralph. He's got he's got a swarm of everybody, every fucking corner of the retarded spectrum after him.
Oh no.
And I'm like, for what? I'm
There's like
what did he do?
there's like a curse.
What
If
did
you
he
defend
do?
Ralph, your life is gonna like end.
Yeah,
you know that, right?
He's a
I'm
doxer,
blindly-
a fucking racist, a fucking like.
No, I mean like there's a
I'm
curse. You
blindly
saw what happened to
I've never
America
watched-
First, right?
I don't even know what he sounds like. I've never watched any of his content, so I'm blindly defending him as a very third person.
Don't do that, Salvo. It's a bad idea. Bad idea.
You talked about Keemstar. Do you think Keemstar is part of the New World Order?
Come on, you want me to redo a meme from another stream? I'm better than that,
Well,
AC. You should know that.
no. Well, I mean, you know,
Come on,
you were
AC.
You were seething. You're seething about that whole stream,
hours.
about the America First stream with Medicare versus fucking Nick and everything.
What was I saying about that?
Oh, you were just like seething because you were like, this isn't important. This is why is everybody like?
What was
upset?
I saying?
Oh, you want me to? Okay, let me read off the script that you sent me. You emailed me because we need to like get back on the script of your character. Yeah, you said fuck Medicare, fuck all
Not
this.
cool,
it's not
AC.
important. And
I don't like that
political
sour
bullshit.
attitude.
You said it's political bullshit or whatever, but like, so you're more into like, you know, like looking up Nick DiOrio's like nudes and like Stardust labia and shit.
Exactly.
So that's like, your
I'm a middle
forte.
school bully. I'm a middle school bully.
And you're
I'm gonna hurt him. I'm gonna hurt him. I'm gonna hit him where it hurts. Because Nick DiOrio has nightmares of his middle school. Can you imagine Nick DiOrio 12 years ago as middle school Nick DiOrio? He had nightmares. He got bullied all the time. I'm taking him back to his
shoved in a locker. He's too
nightmares.
big, right? So.
I mean, yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah.
And in his dream, he wished he could be shoved in his locker. But all the bullies were even too fucking scared to touch him because he was too much work to shove in the locker because he was so blubbery. He envied the kids that were shoved in easily. That's
This is better writing than fucking. This is better writing than Star Wars. You should be hired by Disney.
It sounds like a fan fiction.
So I'm taking him back to those days. I'm looking up his nudes. I'm getting his mama's nudes.
Wait, you're
his
looking at my
daddy's
nudes from middle school? What the fuck?
Wait,
whoa!
Hey,
Child porn? That was so weird. Bro.
Hey, speaking of fan fictions, Augie, I don't know if you remember this, but somebody sent you like a Kirby fan fiction.
Is this kid like 11?
No.
Yeah, get rid of the fucking
Is
squeaker.
that Aiden?
Wait, is that Augie's 11-year-old right there? Like, what the fuck was that?
Whoa.
No, that was me from 11 years ago. I came back. I'm time traveling.
I got
when you
too
were a
old.
big
That's
kill
her plan.
streamer.
So, Tommy and Nick, why do you guys not like Ralph?
Salvo, though, you're like pro. You're sex positive,
Pro
right?
choice,
You think
baby!
people should have sex, and you think people should like, you know, engage in sexual activity with other people. Like people should have sex, you know, or like don't you think
about
like
this?
part
How
of
about
Nick
this?
like sharing
I'll
his
answer that.
nudes with
I'll
Stardust?
answer
He's
that.
trying to get some pussy.
I'll answer
Like,
that. I'll answer that. It's become popular in the Donald Trump area to kind of do things that women don't like to get a rise out of them. Well, that's what makes me different than you guys. I love making women happy, right? And if it's having a more liberal attitude to get in her pants, I'll do it. Women love me. Women desire me.
All right, if you really,
you're a gay faggot.
Dude, if you really love women feeling
women.
good, you'd
I
let me
love
fuck your
women.
wife and satisfy
It's okay.
her thoroughly.
It's okay to admit it. You guys are so afraid to admit it. I love
But
women.
don't you
and should
understand?
love women.
Nick is getting into
Be
the
more
debate
nice to
stuff.
women. We love
He's
them.
getting
We love
into the
them.
debate stuff. He's getting into like the liberal Twitch stuff because he's trying to get in women's pants. Don't you see, Salvo?
Who is?
Like this is all.
That's why I'm like
Nick
a
DiOrio.
massive SJW. Yes.
Yes,
Who
Nick
is?
DiOrio's
Who?
trying to get
Who's
pussy.
getting into whose
Like,
pants here? Oh yes,
Stardust.
of course. That's
Nick
exactly
and
what he's trying to
Stardust,
do.
right?
And yes.
Well, don't you
And
respect
it's
that because
okay.
he's not being like a virgin loser like
Yep.
everybody else in the commentary community, right?
A fucking man in that.
So wait,
sense,
so
right?
but why are you?
By the way, I'm not saying there's
you're just
anything
upset
wrong.
that
I'm not
he's-
saying there's anything. No, AC from CA. No.
So today
I'm
you
saying-
told us that you think that Amber Heard is pretty cool. You think that Ralph Retort's awesome, and you love women. These are all really good takes to have in this community, Salvo. You're really racking on the points in chat.
Who's gonna get me?
Salvo, what do you think about
Who
Hitler?
who should I be afraid of?
Hitler,
Who should I
Seahawks,
be afraid of,
or
Diorio? Who
Kyle.
you threaten me with?
Salvo.
You threaten me with yourself? I ain't afraid of you, Diorio. Come on, boy. Come on. Who? Oh, Salvo shouldn't say that. Why? Because you're gonna get mad at me, Diorio. Because you're gonna get mad. Come on, man. Come on. Listen, you're not winning at life.
Dude,
You're
if
not
I
winning
tried,
at life.
dude, if I tried to like swing at you, you'd get on your knees and wait for me to like fucking pull down my pants.
Okay.
Oh,
come
shit.
on. Why?
You ever watch that video where the guy's about to go? It's the old KSI
Jesus.
video where every time they fight, the guy tries to like be gay.
Oh,
Disgusting.
Wait, so
What was
you
the
don't
question?
like? Wait, but you don't like gay people, Salvo? Like you don't like gay people
I
doing
love
gay
gay
things?
people. I have no, and this is what I don't understand.
Jeez, that's a hard take for this community. Yeah, I don't know.
You like gay people? No, dude.
Sorry to
You gotta
interrupt. Ezra Miller got arrested again.
fuck,
Ezra Miller got arrested again.
No. Who's gonna be
You
mad
had
at
me up to
Spondyle?
that point.
Yeah,
Who's gonna be mad at me? Polos and Spondyle are gonna send tweets. You guys afraid of?
Bondile.
I
It's like,
hear
who you guys so
Spondyle's a
afraid of to
convicted
piss
child
off?
rapist. I don't know.
It's
You should be
okay.
afraid of him,
Dude,
buddy.
I'm starting to think that Salvo is a
Unironically, yes.
cancel culture leftist. That's why. That's the vibe I'm getting right now.
Savo, where are you politically?
Augustus. I don't know. How do you want me to answer that? Right?
You're a
I don't
communist,
care.
right, Salvo?
I don't care about it.
So you have no.
How about this?
opinions
It's
or
like
anything?
whoever.
You're just mindless
How about this?
sheep?
Sounds like
How
a
about this?
commie answer.
How about this? I will like whoever. Okay, I will pick how I choose to vote based on the president's wives. Whoever has the hottest wife is getting my fucking vote. Honestly, think about it.
Okay, so who
Okay,
do I-
so you're
it's like,
pro
do I
Donald
trust-
Trump, you're anti Biden. Is like the thing.
Trump's wife is a fucking plastic bitch.
Hotter than
Holy
Jill Biden, you fucking fag.
Wait a minute. Wasn't Joe Biden's wife like struck down in her prime by a car?
What?
That's his
Much
first
like
wife.
Godzilla
He's
before
sensitive
us.
about that.
All right, so okay, but like, I mean, wouldn't that be the primary option? What does she look like? What does his dead wife look like? Can somebody pull up a picture?
No.
Like
the
a
fucking
rotting
don't
corpse,
think
I'd
it's
assume?
semantic games, Destiny. Come
Well,
on.
if you can get her in her
No.
prime,
You know
I
what
mean,
I'm
she's the
talking
only
about.
one who's not in her
Whoever-
like late 60s.
Right. Whatever bitch is on his arm, okay, during the press run and at the fucking speeches, whatever bitch is on his arm, that's who I vote based on everything. Honestly, in that case,
Salvo.
it's like I'm going to care about their fake policies they tell us about. Okay, fag.
Salvo, can I get your expert opinion on Michelle Obama?
Oh God.
Oof. She is brutal, huh?
She?
I understand the meme. I understand why that. I understand that.
Salvo,
I
let me
understand.
ask you this hypothetical. Do you,
And it was
let me
funny.
ask
That
this
was a funny setup.
Do you think
And you spiked it in my
Michelle
face.
Obama has some junk in her trunk, as the kids would put it? Does she have
As the
a
kids would put it, you're
Right.
17, buddy. You're not like old.
Wait, you're younger than me, Aiden? What the fuck?
Yes, that's how time.
Okay, if I'm looking at Michelle Obama, I'm looking at an ugly fucking woman who is very masculine and it has very terrible features. I could presume that she might have a dick. Yes, absolutely. Do I think that she does? It would be awesome if she did. How fun.
Okay, that's a fair assessment. That's no,
So, like,
hold on.
do you think-
I'll take
hold
that.
on.
I'll take that. That's an honest
So-
assessment.
So you don't think that's gay, though, Sal? You don't think it's gay if like you want to fuck a chick with a dick?
No.
If Levy would do it, it's good enough for me.
Fucking a man doesn't have to be gay.
Well, it does. It kind of is like categorically like.
Did you
that's
keep
what
yourself?
Oh, come on, AC.
shut up.
You don't
Unless
gotta be
you're a
so
woman
Christian
fucking
right
a
now.
man
You don't gotta
is
be
gay,
so.
yeah.
Aiden, tell him how you agree with me, a man, that fucking another man doesn't have to be gay. Agree with me.
Have you ever fucked another man?
Wait,
Salvo?
are you wearing socks? It depends on if you're wearing socks.
I am sitting by the pool, so I'm shirtless, pantsless. I'm just wearing a little skimpy
Do you
bathing
love
suit.
each other?
Who is this white trash bitch still on the call with me?
White trash.
White
She's not even
trash?
white.
She's not white.
Yeah.
White.
Was that directed at me?
Yes, it was. What other
Who is
bitch is
that?
in the call right
I'm
now?
sorry. I think you're getting me confused with somebody else, my guy.
Aren't you Jessica Pizzle?
No, okay, I understand, Salvo. All the fucking bitches sound the same. But
That's like
Not
an
even
insult.
close.
That's a hard. That's actually the
I don't-
worst
okay,
insult you've ever.
No. You guys
Is
are
Jessica
for thinking
Pizzle the
that
one that admitted to hitting her
Salvo.
husband?
What you know about me? No. Hold on, Aiden. It's like you guys are so faggy for thinking that I would know who that person is.
You
live
really
very
can't call
far-
anybody
wonder-
faggy if you looked up like 4,000 porn videos.
I think
to find
it's
someone who
gay
looks
if you
like me.
look, Salvo. I don't think it's gay. I think it's
Alright.
gay if you don't want to know women. Like that's like the whole thing. You should be wanting to know as many women as possible.
I think you should be concerned that you can tell
You're right.
two penises apart, but not two women.
You're right, AC.
Like,
You're absolutely right, and I shouldn't have handled it like that. You know,
I'm just saying. Listen,
You're
I'm not
right.
saying that you're gay, and I'm also saying there's not anything wrong with it. But if Nick Fuentes checked your bed
There
sheets,
shouldn't
I'm
be
pretty
anything
sure he
fucking
wouldn't
wrong.
find
Wait a
any
minute,
cum.
Buster. Wait a minute, Buster. There shouldn't be anything fucking wrong with that. Understand that. Word is fucking better.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you gonna cry about it?
Nick.
Yeah, what's up?
Forgot to tell you, I'm going on Prime K's panel.
Why do I?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. Great.
I
That's
don't know.
fucking awesome, Aiden. Fucking round of applause, big guy.
I don't know. I thought you.
Hey, okay, I'm proud
You
of
know what?
Aiden.
Fuck you.
I'm proud
Yeah,
of
I don't
Aiden
want
for
anybody
getting
Shut
into
up, punk.
politics.
Shut up,
No,
punk.
you don't tell me to shut up, okay? You're the unfunniest bitch around here. So, I'm
Who
proud
is
of
this?
Aiden.
Give me his
I
name.
appreciate.
Give me that fucker's name. Who is that?
You want his address?
Whose
I'll give
name?
it to you.
Who just called me
That's
unfunny
You're
like
my,
that?
you're my server. You can't
Destiny.
claim to not know who I am. You're in my server, my dude. Don't act like you don't know who I am.
That's Ben
Fucking lying,
Shapiro.
bitch.
You're talking to
Your name
Destiny.
is the best guy. Your name is the best guy.
I am
How
the best
fuck
guy.
am I?
Yeah, I'm
You
awesome.
fucking
Hey,
faggot
I love
internet
myself.
fucking
Yeah, I'm
dork.
great.
You know where I'm at? I'm on vacation with my hot fucking wife, butt naked by the pool, and you're in this Discord call.
With how
okay?
much you announce,
Okay.
well, you're in this Discord call as well, but with how much you
And, okay,
announce how hot
forgive me
your
for not
wife
knowing
is,
who
it makes
you
it
are.
sound like
not
you're
my
trying to get
best
another
guy.
man
You're
to
a fucking
fuck her.
dork faggot. Who is this?
No,
What?
it sounds like you're trying to get another man to fuck her because you keep mentioning how hot she is.
What's
So, like,
If I
are you
reverse-
trying to
Yeah.
attract
Go off
somebody?
your-
Are you like,
go off
are
your
you putting out like
beauty.
the bat
Go off-
signal for
go off
getting
that
cucked? Is that what you're
Alright.
doing right now? How many
If I
people responded to the call, buddy?
If I reverse
So
image search
vicious.
that picture,
So
is that girl
vicious.
gonna be your sister?
Oh, that would make you so fucking horny if that was my sister, wouldn't it? You probably
Yeah, I would because I want to fuck her. Yes,
No,
I
you're
want to
thinking-
fuck
you're
your
think- you're
wife or
thinking
your
of
sister.
Flamenco.
Yes.
Flamenco's the one with an incest fetish.
So wait, Nick.
Hey, Augie.
If
It
you
wouldn't be
wanted to fuck
incest
his
for
wife-
Nick.
If you
Wait a
wanted to
minute, can
fuck
I
his
talk to my good friend
sister
Augustus?
slash wife.
Can I talk to my good friend
Okay, go ahead.
Augustus
Yeah,
for
dude.
a few moments? Augie,
Bro, are you
how
going to
did you
Critter
enjoy my
Clash?
stream last night? How did you?
You're-
No, I respect you.
Actually-
You're on my abatement list. I haven't fully. I mean, I haven't really went after you. I did some funny, bitchy tweets, but nothing too serious, right? When you were
No, I
watching
like-
my
I like the
stream last
show.
night. Thank you. You
You
enjoyed
reminded
it.
me of PPP.
Who's that?
You just seemed like some like stoned like sarcastic guy who's just ripping at everybody because you don't give a fuck. It's funny.
Who is PPP?
It's part of the
If I
Kingdom
look
Hearts
him
game.
up, if I look him up and
funny.
I think that he's an idiot. If I look
Casino
up
Casino.
PPP. Oh,
You
Jesus.
talked about Kino Casino.
If you look up
Yeah,
PPP, you'll see an image of a fat guy
I
with
talked-
his ass.
I talked about
I
Kino-
think. Yeah, I think y'all have like a
I think
similar act.
Wait, don't get
Yeah.
it twisted. The Kino Casino guys are still way cooler than you guys. Just not as cool as me. So
Why
it's
do you
like,
watch?
okay, yeah,
Why do you watch?
they're cooler than you
Why do
guys.
you watch them then?
Wait, so how do you know
don't
the
watch
Kino
them. I
Casino,
don't
but
watch
you
them.
don't know like PPP is the co-host of it?
I only tuned into that one Kino Casino because I've been spending so much time listening
Which
to you
Kino
guys.
Casino?
It was the last weekend or the one before. It doesn't matter. They're all the fucking same.
Was
It's like,
it
what-
the one?
what-
Okay,
what-
it was the
what-
one. In,
What fucking
wait,
Ralph clip they were talking about each week? I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Ethan
well,
Ralph.
they've been going over a lot of political stuff lately and
Doesn't
AF
matter.
stuff, so it's not
whole-
really your.
All the
It's not really
shows
your.
are terrible, though. All the shows are
All,
shitty. I'm about
all
to get
shows are
stressed.
terrible. So you watch these terrible shows. You just like
No,
you just like
I
subject
tuned in
yourself.
for
to it.
10. AC, buddy. I tuned in for 10 seconds to the Kino Casino, and I had my mind made up about those fellows. Those fellows are still cooler than Diorio and Augustus. I don't know about you, AC. I mean, you're pretty cool.
Augie's
You
pretty
think
cool.
AC is cool?
Hell yeah.
AC's the coolest one in this chat, other than me.
Yeah,
Matt
and
Penn-
you
about
have
me,
to agree
Salvo?
with Salvo because
What the
Salvo's
fuck?
correct.
I thought we were homies.
I'm by far the coolest one on this call.
Salvo just betrayed me.
I mean, on the internet, you can't see how tall you are, so I'd have to agree with you. You kind of come off as the coolest guy in this call right now.
True.
Oh
true.
God, I'm
Dude,
remembering the
Augie,
picture.
Augie, when we meet up IRL, we have to do a photo side by side. We just have to. Like the
Oh
people
my
of Twitter
God.
deserve it. The people of Twitter deserve it.
That's because I own you in every debate we get in, so you want that picture to exist, so you can always like get your little comeback.
You're gonna be like the tilt to the camera.
To be
it's
fair,
Augie."
even if
The
even if
camera.
Augie doesn't want to take the picture, I'm sure Boblax will snap it anyway.
True.
Yeah.
Augie's gonna
Oh
like pull
my
out a
God.
protractor and try.
Wait,
and
are you
prove
going to
the camera
Crater
tilt.
Clash? Who's going to this
Me?
thing?
I'm in Tampa.
Yeah.
I'm in Tampa.
You're in Tampa. You're in Tampa.
Yeah.
So why
I'm in
don't
Tampa
you
right now
go?
by the pool.
Dead ass.
What up?
I'm
yo?
gonna be.
I'm
I'm gonna
in
be there
Tampa, yeah,
Saturday. I'm gonna be there Saturday.
I know. I saw your tweet. I was excited to meet up with you.
Yeah, let's meet.
Cool. All right. I think it would fucking, as the kids, break the fucking internet if that happened, huh, dude? If we got a cool picture.
No, it absolutely would. Yeah.
That would actually
sound so happy.
We gotta plan this out. We gotta do a video IRL.
Would you stream with me IRL, or maybe do like a cute vlog, like a get ready with me to
a cute
lunch
vlog?
thing?
You fucking clear? What do you mean a cute vlog? What the fuck is the
Let's meet up at Tampa because I'm in Tampa.
I don't want to
on
meet up with
vacation.
you anymore. You're fucking weird, dude.
Don't change your name. You suck.
What? I don't have permission to change my name.
I wrecked you on a bender. You suck.
like,
You're
muted
trash.
that
I'll
guy.
debate
He's
anybody
weird.
in here right
You're
now.
the most
on
annoying person I know. I'm gonna remute you now. Please shut the fuck up.
This guy didn't get enough oxygen.
Brick,
as a
debate
child.
me. Debate me, Brick.
Get enough oxygen? Well, you didn't
How
get enough
weird.
fucking ass because you're a fucking ugly retard, Nick
Hey,
Diorio.
Brick, why do you sound like a fucking queer?
Nick
Why do you
Dio-
sound like
That's
a queer?
not
that
weird.
wants to
I
sound
was
and send
sucking
to
your
convey
girlfriend's
therapy?
cock last night
He's
too
such a
hard,
gay
bro.
Yo,
fat.
hey, Brick,
Yeah,
Brick,
uh-huh,
take
uh-huh.
fucking
Brick,
extension cord and hang
Aiden, aren't you
yourself
like
from the
17
ceiling
years
fan.
old?
Hang
I already
yourself.
did.
Hang
I already did in
yourself.
woodshop class, you dipshit. And you know what? It was
You
hilarious.
already hung yourself?
I made the
Oh, you
teacher
were too
fucking almost have a
fat, the
heart
cord
attack.
broke, you
You know what it's
fucking
called?
fat ass.
No, it's called the fucking extendo cord,
You'd
retard.
fail at fucking killing yourself.
I'd fail at killing myself. You know why I wouldn't kill myself? Because I ain't a
I'm
bitch
only getting
retard
one
like
half
you
of this
fags.
conversation.
What?
What up? Oh,
I
wait,
muted
what?
him when he joined. I
If
don't
I-
hear
why
him.
would I kill
I have
myself when I can
unmuted
kill
him and put him
Obama?
down to like
Or what?
20%. So it sounds like
All
one
right.
guy
Oh,
whispering.
oh,
It's great.
don't
right,
Fed
all right.
post. No, in
All right, Brick.
Minecraft. What?
Brick, make one final point, and then I'll kick you out.
One.
Why,
Actually,
Matt?
can you do
Why
a little
do you
bit more
want
than
to
kicking him
does
out?
not
Can you
deserve
like
Why does he need
ban
a final
him from
point,
the
Matt?
server?
What do you
Can you
mean?
actually
No.
find his address
can't.
and send a
That's
hitman
the
to his
only
house?
point.
That would
No.
be amazing.
All
I
right,
would love
Josh
to.
Pescador, calm down.
Just
Why
fuck
would you
out.
give him one more
Most of
point?
you guys
Why
Can
would
we
you
all
give
just
him
like
me.
fucking?
Yeah.
Okay, can we all just like rape this
What?
guy already? Like, holy shit, he's
Yeah,
fucking
hold on.
annoying.
You would want that.
There you go.
Okay.
That was
Listen,
great.
all right, I say a lot of mean shit about Salvo, but he's not that annoying.
Wait, is that the same? Hold on, I have a question, Matt. Is that the same guy you like called me in a debate, or is that a different guy?
Yeah,
who's just
no, that's the
fucking
same guy.
annoying?
Yeah,
That guy's
I
fine.
gotta get out of here, guys.
Put me
He's
against
got-
that guy.
Get
That
outta
guy
here.
fucking
All right.
sucks.
Augie, I got
Alright.
one more question. I gotta go too, Augie. Hold on. Are you there?
Yeah.
When you hear me and you hear Brick, like, do we sound the same to you, or can you like understand that like Brick is in a completely like different level of fucking crazy? Honestly, I'm asking. It's like,
Honestly,
you know?
I wasn't paying much attention to what Brick had to say. I
Oh,
literally have no
yeah,
fucking clue who this
take
guy
that
is.
your fucking ass. Yeah. Go fucking have fucking.
No, I
oatmeal
literally
and go
was
to
not listening to any.
No,
I don't even know who the fuck
Salvo's
that guy
more
was.
coherent. Salvo's way more coherent.
Salvo's way more coherent than Brick.
Yeah, Brick is
Thank
funny.
you. That's the
Salvo,
right
Salvo.
answer, Augie. It's not that hard to give a
I have
compliment.
I have a question. I have a question for Salvo. What the
Yeah,
fuck
you
does your
fucking
name?
loser.
What does your name mean? Salvo Pancakes.
Jesus, I should
Is
be
it like
afraid
a
of getting
salvo
doxxed
of
here because
missiles?
Flamenco's fucking. He's probably gonna
In the
dox me or
last stream,
something
you
if I give
said
him
you
my
were going to
name.
send me the address.
But like, is it like it's a salvo, as in like a salvo of missiles, but with pancakes and like why
No.
Is it short for Salvatore?
Did you make up this name when you were like 13?
No, it's because he's actually. You know what? I'm not going to say that. Never mind.
No, Set, you have
Wait a
to
minute.
now.
Oh, Nick showing
Nick,
mercy.
come on! I'm gonna
No
be on
way.
pins and needles all night if I don't know what you're gonna say about me.
All right, let me guess.
Yeah,
I'm
help him
assuming you're. All
come.
right, so I can't talk now. Jesus Christ. I'm assuming
I'm
your
waiting.
name is like similar with like Actually, that would be bad too. Is your first name Sal?
What?
Yeah, that would be my guess.
Oh, you would love to know my name, right? You got Stardust and Flamenco. Like
I think
yeah, I
that's
wanna-
a yes.
I wanna
believe
find out
you're
if that's
saying
your
yes by
sister,
saying
yeah.
that.
You look Italian. I mean,
I
yeah,
listen,
Well, if you're not,
listen,
I know
all
when you said it
I'm not-
wasn't about like a
Salvo.
missile.
I hate
assumed
Italians.
Salvo
I
was
hate
your-
Italians. I hate Italians. I hate Italians.
a self-hating
Listen, all-
Italian.
All I'm saying is I have no problem giving if someone wants to DM me and ask for my whole
Give name.
docs, my full name, my phone number, and my address. I have no problem because
Can you give me your
if
sister's
they're
phone
coming to me,
number?
they're coming to me as a brother. Come on, Diorio. My sister, she would look at you and spit on you.
Wait, are you just admitting that that's your sister and not your wife? Wait, did you just
Oh, no.
admit that? Wait!
No way. No way.
I
No
have a
fucking
sister
way.
and a wife, you guys.
No fucking way.
No.
Did you really do that?
Come on,
Oh my gosh. No.
I can have a sister and a wife. I can have a I can have a hot wife and a hot sister. Dude. I get confused.
Sweet home Alabama.
Wait, so
my
are you like
God.
judging the appearance of like your sister and how much you want to fuck her? Is it like you're saying you have a hot sister, like you would desire to fuck your sister?
Unveil yourself. Who am I speaking with?
I'm pretty unveil myself. What is this, like the 1950s? Who the fuck has said that before? Dude, you straight up like took me back to the Middle Ages with that sentence.
Who is this? I need that guy's name. That guy's weird.
I'm not the weird one. You're the one saying you want to fuck your sister. That's not me, buddy.
I've recognized your voice somewhere. I'll find you, dude. I'm not
Not the great salmo pancakes. They're gonna find
Wait
me.
a minute.
Oh God, no.
Is this Dingo? Is this Dingo?
This is not Dingo.
No.
Okay.
This is Patrick.
Who is this? Okay, enough of you. You're weird.
Alvo
Honestly,
banging
like-
his sister's pancake.
Misinformation. That's misinformation. No, don't get that
Yeah,
out.
misinformation. Yeah, that's what you call it when you bang your
Your Honor,
sister
strike that from the
behind.
record. It's hearsay.
That's not that truth, and that's a lie. I can prove it.
Come on, Salvo, we're brothers. Keep it in the family. Come on, give him my phone number.
That's not true. Nick.
Yes.
Now that we had a couple of good laughs, can you admit that you were aware of my stream until the moment?
I
that
promise
told
you
about it,
that I
that's
had
a lie.
no idea.
That's a,
I'll be
I
completely
thought we were
honest.
building every time. I thought we were
the
building.
only thing I was told about your stream is that Nerd City was there. I didn't know your topic was me.
Ooh. Are you in?
Because-
Are you a nerd?
Bunk
still
can
kind of
attest
like.
to that.
I was in the
Bunk and
call
Augie
whenever
can attest
Diorio
to
heard
that.
about it. He was
Because
like, dude,
somebody
fucking
told
Nerd
me that-
City's in
yeah,
the chat.
Yeah.
I don't. Who is talking? I don't understand who that is. I honestly.
The person who's gonna fuck both your wife and your sister. That's who's talking.
You're Wister, dude.
Yeah, right, dude. My wife and my sister would spit on you, you autistic freak.
My wife and my sister.
My sister wife would.
They'd spit on me. Is that like part of their kink? Are they like into spitting on
you
guys? Is that what they do?
Your kid's gonna have 11 fingers, you inbred
like you. My wife and my sister, just because the gender changed, we look at you people the same, like fucking disgusting scums. You are weird, bro. You are. We're all normal, attractive.
Are you like so inbred? Okay, are you so inbred that like every other normal person looks like disgusting to you? They look like out of the ordinary. Is that like the way it works in your head?
I'm gonna find your fucking name.
So we're all
I'm gonna find
normal.
your
Like
ass. I don't
only
like
your fucking hillbilly ass thinks that you're normal.
Dude,
you think I'm a hillbilly? Oh God.
I don't know. All I know is you're fucking your sister. That sounds pretty hillbilly to me, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, enough of you.
Listen, no,
Pitch, written
Bunk
this-
can't give you too much. Bunk knows it's morally neutral, so I mean, he's not gonna
Is
give you
that
too
Bunk? Wait a minute. Is
Don't
that
worry.
Bunk?
I will defend your right to fuck your sister. I'll defend it like to the
God.
tooth and nail,
It's
buddy.
worrying me because this is the first time I'm hearing Bunk talk, and the past 10 or so days, people have been talking about Bunk like he's like someone good, like he's someone popular, he's gaining steam. I hope people aren't thinking this guy is smart, funny, or any sort of talented or creative.
I
He's
think
not.
I'm fucking
This guy's another
hilarious,
autistic
dude.
freak.
I think I'm
No,
awesome.
you are fucked up.
I'm not taking your word on anything. I think that you think this
got
because
Ricky
you know that
Burdick's
like
crooked hands or
inbreeding.
something,
No, I think you have this stupid opinion because inbreeding. I don't know if you know this, but inbreeding will like decrease the
shouldn't know that
IQ
word,
of like
young
later
man.
generations.
You shouldn't know that word,
So I
young
think
man.
that's where this is coming from, and I understand. I understand that like, maybe your brain's not functioning fully because like you have an extra chromosome. I don't know what kind of
If you
genetic
were my
defects you've
kid-
suffered from
oh,
the
Bunk,
inbreeding.
Bunk, if you were
But I
my
believe
Bunk, if you were
that
my
you
kid,
have
I'd
that
be real
opinion
worried
because of
about
this.
you.
I'm just. If I was your kid, I'd be really worried about me too, buddy.
Oh, Jesus. Dude, you're crazy, dude. I can feel your energy, dude. You got crazy energy. Crazy.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
I want to feel your
autistic
sister's
weird shit going on.
labia.
You are weird, dude. Enough. That guy better be watched closely by an adult. He could extreme a lot of fucking confused.
You
binaries.
seem to like to watch adults very closely, specifically men jerking off.
That guy should be treated as fucking Adolf Hitler to these fucking confused retweens. My God, holy shit, that guy's nuts for real. Like Bunk, it's like I'm reporting you. Honestly, I'm gonna.
You're reporting me for what? Like, what state do you live in? I need to know, like, whether inbreeding's illegal where you are, because I feel like it's a moral obligation to report that to the authorities.
Flamenco's attorney district to get a fucking warrant to search his computer for child.
Oh, so you're like, did you know this one guy called John Swan once had a really good quote? It kind of exemplifies this right now.
John
That
Swan's
pedos stick together. Is that like why you have Flamenco?
You know, Bunk, it's like
disavow
your friends.
on that one.
I'm joking. Flamenco's not a pedophile. Just you, Salvo.
He probably is. If we're being honest.
Your friend.
Okay, I do not support that allegation. That was a funny. You can't throw that in there.
I'm throwing.
Well,
it in there.
you're weird, and I don't like being in the same call as you. Honestly, it's like I'm above that fucking.
I know. I wouldn't like being in the same call with me either, especially if I was fucking inbred.
Yo, Nick.
Oh boy.
Look at
All right, Salvo, you got anything else?
That guy's awesome.
He just left, didn't he?
Yeah, he left.
Yeah.
That guy's awesome.
Dude,
So
everybody's gonna have such blue balls. I just told everyone on Doc Stream what happened.
Wait, breaking
Amazing.
news! I just got a message from Lyrics. He told me to post it. It is a revelation of his DMs with Tipster.
You're a piece of shit.
So if you guys would like to redirect your attention to my Twitter account,
Are you fucking kidding me?
Wait, did he finally admit he liked Lolicon? Let's go.
Are you fucking?
Ooh, we have a lot of Lolicon enjoys in this fucking call, dude. What the fuck?
We have one. It's Smaggle.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Tipster, this is all over a fucking meme. This
Dude,
is so sad.
Let Tipster be Tipster, bro.
Hold up. Aiden.
I love how
Aiden.
Edwin's
What are we
been sitting there with
talking
his
about?
hand up for like an hour, and everyone's just kneeling.
No. That's an invite. That's not his
okay.
Yeah, Doc doesn't let beaners come in, dude.
Yeah, the blast.
Doc.
He
Still
blasts
don't feel
them.
too great about that DM getting leaked. It seems really unnecessary, but whatever.
Yeah. I mean, to be
He's
fair,
like, you're
Lyrics
such
fucking hates
bitches.
him, so I think it would be so stupid to like reach out to Lyrics for
Yeah,
that.
if you, it's not like a private
That's
DM.
like,
you DM
all
out to
right.
somebody that made like 8 videos
Dude,
on him. Like, what?
That's like if I fucking reached out to like.
Well, yeah, but doesn't mean it's necessary to be leaked.
Doesn't mean it's
You know what I mean?
It's not necessary, I guess, but I don't. When have I ever done anything that's necessary?
Dude, that's like if I reached out to Bunty King.
You know
and I
what?
go,
That's
yeah,
fair.
man, the community is really toxic. Yeah, he would post that shit in a heartbeat, dude.
Listen, I get
100%.
everybody likes Tipster, but he's done this to himself. He's a lol cow.
All right.
You know, Tipster's
Alright,
literally watching
let's
this
not
space
thrash
right now,
Tipster in
right?
this space.
I'm not. I don't know. Yeah, I think if
You know,
dude,
Tipster's literally listening to this entire thing, right?
Yeah,
I
don't
know.
like this.
I invited
don't
him to
like
come and
this
speak.
combo.
Your Tipster's vibing.
He doesn't
to
want
this
to.
right
He's
now.
already said that he doesn't want to come on like an hour ago.
Yeah, Aiden, how come your first response to everybody is, "Hey, dude, let's have a debate"? Like, yeah, I get it. You went on one Prime Kai's
It's
panel.
really a knee-jerk reaction at this point. Like,
AC.
What's wrong with
whenever you're
debates?
not
They're
what-
funny.
what, Aiden? What did you
Are
say?
you guys like bigoted against people who do debates here? Is that like a thing?
No, but it's like Aiden can't have a simple disagreement with somebody. Well, actually, would you like to come on my stream? But he's like a 17-year-old like shitter. I don't know.
If I can,
know you don't
okay,
want to
Nick,
debate,
if
he'll,
I
like,
can get
go
content
do
out of
anything.
something, of course I'm gonna try and get fucking content out of it. I don't take this shit
What
seriously.
content? You're not like recording this
What do you
yourself.
mean? What content? You fucking retard! You don't think
Well, the
people would
content
tune in
is
to
like a
watch me fucking
conversation?
shit on Tipster?
That's your
Are
problem. You think
retarded?
like a casual like
no, are you like? Is
discussion
there actually like
content.
something wrong with your brain? Like,
I
do you
can
not
be
think we're
content. People might watch that.
Yeah.
But,
Do you not?
you're
How
not,
do you
like,
not think that? What?
Unless you're like recording it, it's not necessarily like content. I mean, I guess.
Well, yeah, but then the implication
a
is that you
pub-
would record it, right?
Yeah,
That it would be
recording right
recorded,
now.
and then this would be like.
All right,
Yeah,
guys. All right, guys.
I think
Tipster
AC is
left.
just fucking retarded.
Tipster left, so we could be as mean as we want. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
That was a joke. That was a joke.
well, I'm
it's
only
only-
saying that
it only
because
goes
you
too
do
far
like
when I
get
get
into
he did leave.
debates
He
when
absolutely did leave.
Okay.
Casual
Okay.
convos.
Well, yeah.
Now Augie's just like, all right, fuck this guy. No.
Bruh.
I will
I'm
continue to
confused.
make
Why
fun
did
of
I just
Tipster.
get? Okay.
Oh, are you like constipated again? Your voice is different.
He's
No, I'm
standing up so
sitting
his
down.
balls dropped. Oh, sitting down, so his
sitting
balls are
down.
compressed.
You're s-
Yeah, he literally said that he lied to you guys about having to shit. The thing is, like his voice changes when he's standing up or sitting down.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
That's what I said earlier. I am morally consistent.
I don't care if you're morally consistent. You're a faggot.
Well, I don't care about you. You only got 44 views on the fucking latest
Nick,
video.
do you
dude.
condone this behavior?
You got 0 views on the video you don't have up, you fucking retard that you've been working on for like 3 months.
Insult is
You
that?
fucking asshole.
You guys are assholes. Tips
How
for
would he
left
have
the
views on
server.
a video he
Fucking
didn't upload?
Tipster left the server? What?
Yeah.
To be fair,
what a sensitive. No, what a sensitive little fucking girl, dude.
Goodness. Can you guys just?
No, actually, I can't because this is somebody in the fucking YouTube commentary community. I'm not gonna let him be a sensitive little bitch.
I was gonna say,
I'm gonna make fun of him until oblivion. And I'm going to turn him into a lol cow.
To be fair, I was gonna say like, can you do it in somebody else's server? But I realize this isn't mine anymore. So.
Oh. Well, keep going, dude.
Oh
No, I'm
boy.
Yeah, fuck it, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not my problem.
We all made fun of lyrics for the same shit, so you know, it's like.
Okay.
I mean, he's kind of right.
I will be making.
he's got a point there.
All right, but like, I feel like it's like ableist to shit on Tipster. He scored like a 46 on an autism test yesterday.
He scored a
fuck,
46 out of 50 when nobody else came anywhere near that. Like, what
You know,
the fuck?
Tipster's donated $200 in total to get me kicked off of streams. I have every right to make fun of him.
Actually, that's so base. I actually think
That's actually awesome. I support Tipster now, yeah.
He's dedicated
Aiden,
$200 to removing you from a space.
How much? Hold up, Aiden. How much money do you reckon you've made Augie like over the years?
Well,
1,000, a grand.
Yeah, at least 1,000.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
No, that
Aiden
is
literally
not-
paid my rent 1 month. I'm not even joking.
Jews fucking make money for people.
Wow.
I'm not even joking. Just torturing
my God.
Aiden. I literally made one like month's rent in a day just by torturing Aiden.
Yeah,
That's
my
fucking
poor
amazing. I love that.
family of 8 is struggling to get by under the crippling gas prices.
This is why
While you
Aiden's a
exploit me for
socialist. It's
cash.
because I literally.
He wants you
You're
to
exploiting his
redistribute that
labor. You're
to him.
exploiting
Don't
his
you
labor
realize
right
that
now,
Aiden-
dude.
Okay, when I started exploiting Aiden, he was a Nazi. Now he's a communist.
Where is this
why do you-
rumor coming from?
Why do you think that like he changed his politics that dramatically? It's obviously because I fucking exploited him and he saw firsthand. Now his politics are still gay and retarded, but that's why he thinks them.
It's directly because of you. Imagine if you were like the sole reason I became a lefty.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
that-
to be fair, if I were
I would hate
you, I'd
Augie
become a
then.
lefty.
Nah,
if
you
I-
got like fucking like groomed or something at like Catboy Ranch, and that's why you're a lefty now.
Catboy Ranch.
Yeah.
Nah, Keffels has me blocked. She's a dumb bitch.
Aiden, don't you know that like
Such
the
a
way
brave
they, like,
take, King.
Don't you know the way they like normalize fucking pedophilia?
They?
is-
They?
They. Yeah, they.
the
fucking trick.
You know, there's a member of the Conservative Party with a fucking 16-year-old wife, right?
That's great for
They're
him. I
the
guess.
same. They're the same like fucking problem. All the same group of people, Aiden.
Yeah, the elite.
Yeah,
Exactly, the rich.
Yeah.
Yes.
The
Yeah,
upper
the rich.
class.
Right. The rich.
The
mean
urban
like,
Americans.
Dude, I think if we change the tagline to "Rape the Rich," things might change.
Now
I mean,
that's
if they
right.
own like all the money in the world, why can't I like own their like asshole?
All right, can we like can we self-reflect a minute? I don't know, Bunk, you weren't here. I just want to reflect on this. In that conversation, Stardust said like Amber Heard's first L she took was being raped.
Like in her life?
Is
Like that was
Stardust
the
like a
first
fucking
L she
idiot?
took ever?
I think that sounded that was like belongs in the draft kind of shit, wasn't it? Like that
Yeah.
probably sounded
I
so
expected that
much
to
better
bang,
before she
and then
said
when it came out, it was just like, wait, that was fucking retarded.
Dude, L plus rapio, my dudes.
L plus
L plus
rapio.
L is
Yeah,
getting
bro.
raped, my dude.
Yeah. Common woman
That
L.
was bad. What the fuck? Oh god. I don't know.
Do you think
Well-
Stardust is a Mystigo apologist?
Depends on
what did Mr. Girl
apologizes for.
do? I mean, at this point, what did he do? Like, did he rape a kid yet? Or
Didn't he literally admit to like fucking his cat?
No.
That's Shane
what?
Dawson.
yeah,
No,
wait, hold on.
No,
That was
there's,
Shane
no,
Dawson.
there was a whole video that came out talking about it, like on his old account. He talked about like fucking his cat or something. I don't remember.
They said they found an alt account where the alt account tweeted they were sexually aroused by their cat. I don't know if they actually said they fucked the
Oh, okay, sorry, they didn't, or okay, I may have misreported that. Maybe they didn't actually fuck it. They were just sexually aroused.
That was a non-offending
Again,
zoophile.
I don't know.
Okay, so sorry. He's normal. I didn't mean that.
Yeah,
Wait,
he's just
what
like
do you mean
on the
he's
level of
normal?
furries. Like,
He's
at
a
this
non-offending zoophile, a non-offending pedophile. What do you mean he's normal? What the fuck?
I mean, to be fair, Smaggle, if you were put in a position, I'm sure
Yeah.
you'd do both of
Well,
those things.
no, Smaggle, you said
Yeah,
like a
I mean,
non-offending.
I would probably
the two
do
things
both
you
those
said-
things to you
Hold on,
and your dog.
The two things you just said, non-offending pedophile, non-offending zoophile, that describes every furry like in existence.
Well,
Like, yeah, I guess that is like the new normal.
Well, all of them are not offending zoophiles, but not all of them are not offending pedophiles. Some of them are literal pedophiles.
Oh man. Oh well. Okay. We take it a step further. All right. Well, that would. I mean, you're basically a furry at this point. If that's
I'm
that's
a
the
squid.
criteria.
That's not being a furry.
Yeah, you
Squids
use like
don't
an
have-
animal character
Squids
to
don't have
represent yourself.
fur. That doesn't make any
No,
sense. Squids
that's the
don't
most
have
retarded
fur.
thing. That's like
They
the
don't
whole.
have any
If I
hair.
pretend to be a
That's
lizard, I'm
just-
not a furry. It's the same thing. It
No,
really
it's
is all
not.
the same. Yeah, it is.
That's not even the same
It's
thing.
called
It's
a subculture.
scaly. It's a
It's-
scaly.
yeah, just
Oh
furries.
my god, we're back to
Okay, hold
Tomberland.
up.
It's like the
Okay, so I have a
semantic
question then.
bullshit.
So do you like know every single like subclass of whatever you would like to call these like furry like people?
They're all like furries.
I don't
Oh, wait,
know.
What are you
I
talking
just
about?
know.
Yeah, Smaggle. Wait, what
I
do
know
you know? Like, what's the
they
scaly
probably
thing?
call people
So, like,
who
do you-
like birds featheries and then scalies.
Right.
I
So
didn't
I'm
realize
assuming
Augie
you
left
gained these like intuitions
I
off
knew that
of
was coming.
your time in the furry community, correct?
I don't have
Bye.
any time in the furry community.
Bye. Bye.
Smaggle's a furry.
Yeah. Thank you, AC. Hey, Creator Clash Saturday. Tommy C is going to be watching it on stream, so reacting to it. So go check that out. Thanks for coming by. Really appreciate it. Thanks for everybody that stopped by. Thanks for anyone who stream sniped on Dark on the Radio, and thanks for everyone who went on Stardust stream. This was a lot of fun. I greatly appreciate it, and y'all have a good one. Thank you.